to their knees praising Wellington.
I saw it during.
God damn, he is a real hater.
He said, we fall to our knees praising you. He's called me fake as hell. He called Destreval gay.
Chill out. I've never seen one gay vibe from that brother. I don't know about this.
What is with the hate? And then supposedly he's trying to say that basically, we're trying to just get Katie over here. What are you talking about? What Katie said? We're trying to get Katie on our side to gift. I'm sorry, that's why we're so excited when Katie comes in the room. I'm sorry, Wellington, aren't we excited when you come into the room and you don't be gifting like that?
Do you know anything about
these words? And I'll be happy to see y'all. In fact, I will be real with you. There's only one group that I've been with as long as I've been with you guys. Only one. Everyone else, I'll dibble dabble here, but I'm not really going to stick around. So I don't know. I feel like everyone has they have personal issues. Everything I heard was personal. That shit ain't have nothing to do with me.
Miserable. They just don't want Katie to be with Suave.
I'm not gonna let anybody convince me that I don't need to be talking to TT and hanging around this and that. That's your business. You do what you want to do. I'm gonna hang around who I want to hang. If you don't like TT, you don't like TT. That's between you and her. I like.
She's weird.
And I like everybody on TT's panel. Some people are just toxic, and that's just the way it is. And I've been very open about that.
Of course.
Aquarius.
But first things first.
And I'll say nothing more about it. Like TT.
What'd you say?
LMA. TT, Destreval, LMA, Bree.
Oh, that's what he called her. Yeah, LMA is fake. But let me read to you what Geneva said. Okay, this is what Geneva said.
The birthday. All right, go ahead.
This is why she told you whatever she told you for whatever reason that she came to tell Aquarius to come and watch me and you on the panel, right? When we were having the conversation, when the man was saying that, because Tanny was in the room as well, when the man was saying that he's trying to figure out why black women touch his arm or something when he's with his kids, were we giving him a trolling answer or were we just giving him like a pretty reasonable answer?
I thought it was a reasonable answer. You guys were into it. I remember that being a good conversation.
Okay. Well, she messaged me. This is Geneva. Shaniqua. Yeah. She's also been to jail for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She hit a girl with a car and she maced her damn man. But, hey, don't get ran over when you come to Houston to see her, Wellington. And make sure when she cooks that steak, you do make sure you do watch her cooking, And I'm pretty sure she'll take the picture. But it says, just FYI, I did tell him to go look at you in Wellington. I'm reading it now. She spelled it with all the incorrect words, okay? Was only because y'all were trolling those people, and on that live last night, I wasn't watching from the For You page. I was in the live. But what I'm not going to do is keep going back and forth with any of you all. So I've definitely blocked everyone I can think of, and if I come across more, I will block them also. I said, I'm just wondering what was the purpose the message was sent around, and now me, along with everyone else, is wondering what that was about. I thought we talked it through on Discord, so I'm confused. She replied, it was literally funny, and that's why I told him to go look. He said no. I said okay, and that was the end of that. It was truly no malicious intent behind it. Why he sent it around? Because he messy. I said, well, the message was definitely passed around. I guess my question is, what made you message Aquarius? I don't understand the point of messaging Aquarius. I turn my live status off for a reason. I go to other panels all of the time to debate and talk. I just don't want to be bothered sometimes. She said, because I knew he would go troll with y'all, but he said no, and I definitely understand the having your live status off. Aquarius to us. I said, Wellington Aquarius don't even really talk each talk to each other like that. And he had to work in the morning. She said, well, I didn't know that, and now we won't see each other on live anymore, so there won't be no mess, no hard feelings, because honestly, I wasn't trying to be messy. I wanted y'all to troll together. Now, Wellington, when have me, you, and Aquarius trolled together?
I mean, I agree. We've never done that shit before.
Okay.
But, so I do need to tell you this. CP, I've never said anything. I don't think I've ever said anything negative about you or your panel at large, outside of what I just mentioned here. So, I don't know. I guess you might not feel comfortable around me because I hang around Gigi and them.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, I can't. I gotta go where the energy is. It's weird to just go, you know, F you, Gigi, and Diesel and all that. I didn't even know you and Diesel had a falling out. I had no idea you.
It just happened last night.
Okay. Well, Katie hangs out on both of your panels just fine. I hang out on both.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Dashaval hangs out with you and Demetria. He hangs out on both panels all the time. Everyone's hanging out everywhere.
Dashaval's over there for a certain person. So.
No. Well, whatever it is, he doesn't come back.
And he doesn't do conversations about me with any of them either. Dashaval definitely doesn't talk about me to anyone.
Well, I made it clear to Gigi and the who's the other person on that. I made it clear that, you know, I'm out of that. I don't get mixed up with that stuff. I don't like Demetria came up and she was like, yeah, you stopped coming around. What happened? And I was like, well, I guess you had a falling out with so and so, and I didn't want to come between y'all. And I was like, well, what does that have to do with you?
I know he a liar, and I know that he lied when he was saying what he was saying about me to you. But I do believe him, though. I don't think he'd be bad mouthing you.
What was she saying? She was like, what does that have to do with you, though? And I was like, technically it doesn't. I just didn't want there to be like some sort of issue. And that's really what it is. So I was like, okay, does it make sense for me to ostracize and avoid? And like, it doesn't make sense for me to beef with every single person. Like, I don't know. So here's the thing, you can't really do a whole lot to make me dislike you. So, but if you don't feel comfortable around me, that's fine. You can block me and all that other stuff. It's going to hurt my feelings for a little while, but I'll keep moving. Just know I still don't have anything against you and the group. You know, for the most part, other than what I've already mentioned to you. All right, we good?
I'm listening. I hear you. My issue, is
people don't actively talk about you guys. Like, that was a them situation that they brought up. I was fine with just talking about whatever we were talking about.
You was actively talking about me,
you know,
running your fucking mouth and lying.
I never let.
So that's
what did I say about you?
You said I follow you around to panels, and I'm trying to be another version of you.
Oh
like,
my
what?
God, yes, that shit scared the hell out of me. I was like,
so what panels do I follow you around on? Using all of your talking points, like what?
Oh.
Like what?
Oh, I can't recall exactly everything, but.
So you think you created? You think you created red pill talking points?
No, not at all. But you were adopting my exact talking points.
Like what?
My cadence.
Like what?
So I knew that you spent a significant amount of time following me around on the app.
So wait a minute. So you basing all of this information? You basing all of this information off of something that you can't even give me one example of?
It was a couple weeks ago. I mean, I'm not going to hold on to it.
Apparently you did, though.
That's strange.
I think that you fabricated this situation. I think you fabricated this scenario. I think you was upset because of the fact. I think you was upset because of the fact that I called you out for talking to somebody younger than you. So you made up all this bullshit.
You've been calling me out the whole time, and I just wasn't paying attention. And I was just like, nah, I'm sure he didn't mean it that way, whatever.
I say I think you're a weirdo.
I do feel like there's a significant... Right. Here's the thing. I acknowledge all of that. I'm definitely not some normie. I'm definitely unique or even weird, maybe. But face to face, I've never seen you as an issue.
Okay.
Behind my back, I knew you was always saying something negative behind my back. But it was like, whatever. He has the right to talk. Let him talking shit. Who cares?
I think
But
it's
the
more so
way,
I say
because I
something
took it
negative
as the
about
way
TT.
you started, I don't know, but when you started mimicking me and like saying everything I would say, and I was like, yo, he's showing me a sign. Like,
where was the
it
mimicking?
was crazy. It was like you were throwing deliberate shade. Like, I don't know, it was offensive. I was
So
like,
you
oh,
can't
man, all right,
give
let me
me,
go
you
ahead and
can't
block
give
this account.
anybody an
Because
example though.
Go, hold on. So I was like, all right, let me block these accounts because I can't have people like literally taking every talking point of mine. And you did it when I was on the piano. So I was like, he want me to hear this. He's lured me back and forth. So why would he do that? Why would he go this far? That means you have a dangerous personality. What do they call it? The obsessive something disorder. I can't think of it right now. But people like that tend to go over boundaries. And I'm the kind of guy who, when I like someone, I like them. Like in my mind, and I know this is immature, I immediately think, oh, he's friend, foe, he's foe.
You're going on a whole rant, but you're not really answering any questions, man.
Sir. Oh, I was just explaining myself because you asked. So I was going.
But you're not answering any of the questions that I asked you.
Hold on. As far as
how much time do you need here on this rant?
Okay, brother, go ahead. Do whatever you got to say.
Let him answer the questions. I mean, just let him talk and get to it.
Well, no.
We're not really getting to it, and we don't need your help. But at the end of the day, we don't need your help. But at the end of the day, okay, we don't need a referee. What I'm saying here is, if you're gonna throw out this accusation, you gotta have some type of examples. You gotta have some type of evidence. Like there has to be something there, because that's like if I'm like, oh, Wellington is a pedophile, you know, and I've seen all of these examples of him being a pedophile, but then everybody like, oh, where's these examples? I'm just like, oh, well, you know, I seen it. I swear I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. Like that don't really compute. You gotta have some type of, you know, something feasible.
I mean, why do I need to remember and recall everything so exactly that I can quote it back to you?
Because these are the accusations you throwing out. Why do you have to back up your own accusations? What?
Well, here's the thing. I only mentioned that to maybe TT. I said that too.
But saying like you're saying this is such a traumatic and weird thing to you. It's such a big event. I don't know why you had to interrupt me, but like I was saying, okay, wait. You can ask him when I'm done. If you're saying this is such a big traumatic event, and it's so traumatizing to you that you was affected in such a way, surely you will remember at least one example.
I hear you. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to get everything you want to say off your chest. I don't need to explain anything.
Okay.
All right?
It just seems kind of weird.
Go ahead and say what you want. You get it all out your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done? Because I thought you interrupted me every time I tried to talk.
I'm just saying, you're not giving me anything that I'm asking. I'm asking you simple, direct questions, and you dancing around it, trying to do the weave. And I get it. That may work. That may work on a lesser individual, but I've been here before, my brother.
Listen,
you keep trying to talk in the middle of me talking as well. Are you done? Okay. Okay, so, as I said, you can answer this one question. As far as everything else, I don't care. Where have you seen me mimicking you? And what have I done to mimic you? You already answered the first question. So you say you seeing me on different panels, following you around, and you even see me on a panel with you doing it. So what is this behavior? Like, what are these words that I'm using that's in your cadence, exactly that you were saying? What is it?
I think I already answered it. I can't remember exactly what you were saying, but I knew you were saying what I would say in that exact situation, word for word. Meaning you've been following me around and listening and reporting and watching for a while now. I didn't know you were that obsessed.
So, okay, you don't gotta say all of that other stuff. Like all you have to do is say that you don't remember.
Hold on for a second. Now, when she kicked you off the panel, that panel you followed me to, when she kicked you off the panel, she said the reason why she kicked you was because you were trying to be me, but you weren't pulling it off.
So what panel did I get kicked off of?
So I feel, listen. I feel like you are intelligent enough to create your own persona, to have your own
what
thing.
What panel did I get kicked off of?
Hold on. I don't. How would I remember that? There's no way. I don't attach every single thing, and I don't have any intention of holding a grudge against you either. But I knew that what you were doing is dangerous. If you can mimic every single thing I say the way I say it, that means you have an obsessive personality. You might not be obsessed with me, but it's something about this dynamic that kind of has you locked in on it.
So I'm trying to get a pinpoint. I'm trying to get a pinpoint on the example that you're giving, the scenario that you're giving. You could just be making it up right now.
Give me like 10 more seconds if you don't mind, brother. I don't see us having this discussion again. I feel like we may as well just say it. So, actually, yeah, we can leave it right there. I mean, whatever else you have to get off your chest, you can do it. But I don't see you as an enemy, but I do think you see me as your enemy. I don't see myself wanting to beef with you. I think you do want to beef with me. And I think that I don't have that kind of energy about you.
Okay, are you done?
I don't have that kind of energy about you, brother. So,
okay,
there it is. Go ahead and say what you're going to say, and I'll
so I think no. Hold on, wait. All I'm gonna say is, once again, for the second time, I think you're a weirdo. I think that you're a mysterious person. I think that nothing good really comes from somebody who I don't really know. Like, if you're a stranger and you choose to be a stranger, then I have the right to have caution over that stranger. Now, I think once again, you're taking me picking at somebody else as a dig at you as well. The only dig that I have to give towards you is I don't fucking know you. You make me uncomfortable because anything that's a strange object will make me uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I think you have this idea that you take from women, and that's fine for you to do. But at the end of the day, again, the only problem that I have with you is that you seem to have made up a fucking whole fictitious scenario about us two. Everybody who knows me already know, before I even started really doing panels with TT, I've been, like, I told you, Passport Red Pill is literally a person who invites me every single time he goes live. The nigga is one of my friends on here. Like, talking about red pill subjects, which once again, you did not fucking create. You keep saying that everything that I'm saying, bro, you're giving copy and pasted fucking lines straight out of fucking Fab and Fit, whatever the fuck bro name is. Like, I don't never talk about locking anybody up. If anybody I talk about enslaving, it's because on my other account my name is Master, so I make jokes about that. You don't fucking make jokes about enslaving nobody. Other people make jokes about that for you. I don't talk. All of the stuff that you say. Hold on. I gave you your time. I don't fucking talk about any of the things that you talk about, bro. Like, I find the things that you talk about, like, you it's funny the first few times, but after a while it gets old. Anyway,
He done.
no. I'm just not seeing anything that I could have said that you may have also been saying, bro. That's why I keep saying I need like something. I need you to give me something here, because you running with this little theory, very like you taking that inch and you going a whole few miles with that shit, like to the point where you even telling other people this bullshit, and you got them repeating it back to me. So that's why I'm like, you acting in a very offensive way. But it's like the difference between me and you, I tell you to your face, like most of the shit that people be running back and telling you is shit that I make fun of them about. You know, as far as I know, you fucking single. You not any of the things I be saying about them don't even fucking apply to you, which is the funniest thing, that they running back to you telling you that shit. And I understand you playing the game. Like you and me already know that shit is a little bit different. You see that shit as a game, and I see the game you playing. But it's like, you gotta understand that while you playing a little game, these are like the people who I kick it with every day. So that shit is always gonna be two different lanes for me and you.
Hey, I had to walk away for a second.
Like, that's cool. That's good for you. But at the end of the day, I wasn't done speaking. I can keep on over talking you too.
No.
Like, if you want to do that, we can do that. I don't really care about what you got to say, because I was in the middle of speaking. But at the end of the day, like I was saying, okay, go ahead. But like I was saying, at the end of the day, you know, this shit, it's really gotta like you gotta stop doing that. Like, you can be a man and come and talk to me, or you can go and pillow talk to women. But at the end of the day, it's like you supposed to be an older dude, bro. Like, why you acting like a little girl? I don't really understand that.
Stop it. Okay. My turn. My turn. Fast. What are you talking about? What am I pillow talking to?
You sitting back. I had to hear from somebody else. You going around saying I'm acting like you. I'm trying to pretend to be you. I want to be you so bad. Yeah. Why you couldn't say that to my face?
I never said all that other stuff. But yeah.
Okay, but even in that moment, you could have came and said that to me. I be on those panels all the time. And you could have remembered exactly what I said in that moment. So you wouldn't have had no excuse, man.
Okay, listen to me. Actually, don't listen to me. It's all good. I say what I said. And I think you wanted me to know that you've been following me around and learning everything about
you. Keep on repeating this same bullshit, bro.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Like, I can make up a whole crock of horse shit about you too, bro. Like, come with some facts next time. This a takeaway. Next time, if you're gonna run your dick suckers, come with some facts. You're supposed to be a grown ass man. You out here making up rumors about a 28-year-old. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a sad individual, my guy.
You're not a child.
I don't care, nigga. I'm way younger than you, nigga. You was damn near over. You was over 10 when I was just being born. Weirdo. The fuck?
How you guys both gonna attack me and then go attack each other? What the fuck is that?
Did you get it all off your chest?
Like I said before, next time you make up some bullshit, at least try to make up some evidence with it. Yes, nigga, like I just fucking said.
Y'all done?
All right.
Y'all done?
I mean, there's some parts of whatever you were saying that I missed completely. You didn't.
Nobody cares about none of that shit, bro. All that petty little bitch ass, blah 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 blah, bro. Is blah blah blah. Speak on some facts. I don't care about the little. Oh, I wasn't even listening to you. Okay, SpongeBob, you can take that fairy bullshit. You can take that fairy bullshit on somewhere else, bro. With some of them little girls you like talking to.
DT, was there any other concerns or questions that you might have? Because I feel like I've been
I
more or
want to
less transparent.
I want to know how you said Kayla was bipolar.
No,
because there was a couple times when I would talk to Katie and hopefully she's awake.
Can nobody hear me?
And it was like, who the hell is this version of Katie? this version of Katie is talkative and rude. And then there's the other version of Katie where she's like quiet and easygoing. She still has a bunch of using verbiage that I've never heard her use before. But that's like, I would say, not quite 2 months ago when I saw that version.
But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind.
Anything else?
And nobody
radiate malice.
I understand.
What's a different version of Katie though? I don't understand. I still don't understand.
I mean, I can't really describe it too much beyond that, because then I would have to like go back and rewatch the live. But she was like, she had a mouth on her, man. I was like, God damn, Katie.
Death is too good.
Katie was on some. She was saying some gay shit I never heard her say before. It might have been Gigi's channel. It was Gigi's channel, I think it was. Yeah, it was Gigi's channel.
Are you on Gigi's live or something?
You know he is.
I am now. I wasn't for the longest time. I mean, I don't really push for mod. I feel like mod is just something they give you. You don't. But you don't always need mod if they're a really good host, you know. But she was super busy one time, and a lot of these like white dudes kept talking about like Asian, kept popping up in her panel stuff. She gave me mod to take care of it. But yeah, that was a night when Katie was like saying wild shit. I had never heard her talk like that before.
She has a softer side, and then she can let you have it on the other side.
Yeah, but how she spoke was changing too. Like she didn't even sound like the same person.
Are you sure she was
like,
yeah. Fucking hear me? What the fuck?
I told her during that live that, you know, I never saw that version of her. She was like,
okay, fuck
she was like, there's a lot you don't know.
No.
What are you babe? What are you talking about?
What is he saying?
I don't know.
What?
Oh my God. Why would he leave? We really did.
I mean, Wellington, are you sure Katie doesn't have characters she plays, or she has skits that she plays too?
That's what I was thinking, that maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I mean,
we all have our own skits. We all have our own.
She asked, well, what do you mean about her having different personalities or personas? And that's what I meant. She just seems to have literally a different persona or personality. And I've seen 2, maybe 3. 2 for sure, but maybe even 3. Now, am I saying she's crazy and she's on medication or any of that stuff? No, I'm not saying any of that stuff. But she was just talking mad different.
But you know what bipolar means? You know, I have a bipolar ass baby daddy. Those are motherfuckers that ready to just blow your head off your shoulders. Like, I don't think she's bipolar.
She wasn't violent aggressive. She was just aggressive. And that was only that one night.
That wouldn't be bipolar then. Because bipolar, you're on meds, and you are very angry, and you're ready to fight, and you're ready to go to people's houses and put holes through their houses. You know? Kind of crazy. Do you think that from Katie, for real? Or do you think maybe you used the wrong term?
Well, I mean, I don't mean just literally. I don't know, but I don't think she was like viciously bipolar. Well, I don't know. Maybe she was about. I don't know. She definitely has different personas, maybe.
Katie, she wants to know.
Tell Suave to come back, Katie.
I'm gonna talk to her. Tell Suave to come back.
I'll tell Suave. Hold on. Go ahead.
Did you hear any of the stuff I was saying, Katie?
Oh no, sorry. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe she can do the rundown for you, because I feel like
He wants to know if you have any medical conditions, basically.
Have any mental shitty?
Yeah, he wants to know if you have any medical conditions, because he said you were acting.
No, not. Yeah, you have a different set of personalities or what?
Besides, sweet of you.
Like, do you mean like are there like different types of lives or different types of
get along perfectly well.
ways that
like personality? Like, do you think you have a different persona or personality that taps in once in a while?
Like, if you mean like, do I decide like I'm in a goofy mood and I'm gonna like troll people or whatever, or I have been going through like 4 of the hardest months of my life. I'm probably most days more on so I'm like being quiet, just trying to like have some background noise so my thoughts aren't crazy or whatever. There's a lot of times, like, especially when I would be on Demetrius and them panel, that they would be trying to teach me to talk like they do, so I would talk like them.
Wait, did you say Demetrius? Is his name catching on?
No, Demetria. A plural.
Oh, Demetria. Oh, you're talking about the girl. Okay, my fault. Thought you were talking about Destable. I was like, I told you he was a Demetrius. I told you.
Huh?
Was live promo. Go ahead. No, nothing. This unrelated joke.
Wellington, did Diesel? What did Diesel say? Wellington, what did Diesel say about me to you?
I mean, I don't think he ever said anything. Oh, so whatever Diesel says about y'all, he didn't do it around me. So, I mean, and that's if he said anything about you. He didn't say it around me.
Why are you asking, like, if I have different ways I am in lives or whatever?
I was trying to explain that a second ago. So, and this is all stuff that I just covered, like literally minutes ago. So I guess you were gone for the whole thing. But we were talking about Gigi's piano, and long story short, one night, maybe a few weeks ago, we was on Gigi's piano, and you showed us like a different side of you where you were talking, and you weren't just talking, you were talking shit, and then you were like a little aggressive, and I was like, I've never heard this version of you. Who is this person?
What do you mean aggressive?
Like you had a real smart mouth.
I do have a smart mouth. What? All the time.
All the time. I never saw that. I usually see you when you're quiet, or you're doing some sort of arts and crafts thing, or something. I don't know.
Arts and crafts.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what you call it.
I guess can you tell me what the aggressive thing was?
But and it sucks because I remember bringing it to your attention. I actually mentioned it when you were kind of going a little, when you were behaving differently. When you were like, yeah, so I mentioned it to you. It was a few weeks ago. I didn't think it was that big.
I was being mean to you? Oh my god! Are you talking about the? Oh my god! Are you talking about the live when they were asking you stuff, and I was feeding into your little, where you're like, where I'm like, I'll be locked in the house. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
No. That was you more or less being yourself. It was a night when you were just a different person, and I can't really break it down more than that. It happened a few weeks back, so I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. But you were like a lot of attitude, and I was like, "Who was this? Who was this? I don't know this Katie." But I've only ever seen you do that once, so I figured either this was a personality that you suppress that'll pop up once in a while, or this was a real you and you were just suppressing it the whole time. I don't know what it is. But I just mentioned I figured I'd ask you a question to see if you're okay with talking about it.
I have some questions for you too, Wellington.
One more thing really quick, because I'm about to have to go and call this person back really fast. But the only thing I'd say is, again, like the first conversation when I met you, and I only say this because I'm very passionate about physical and mental disabilities, I would say it would probably be a wise decision and just like a very socially appropriate thing to make sure you really
don't get too comfortable threatening me. I was being very nice to you. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
She's not threatening you, Wellington. She's just telling you.
Let me finish.
Okay. It sounded like you were working your way up to a threat. But go ahead.
Well, shit, I got a threat.
No, I'm saying that I think
I ain't like that.
Really, I just think it's wise to make sure that if you're going to throw out an accusation that it's something like that you have something behind it. And I think it's particularly if what you're wanting to do is throw a mental diagnosis. Well, I'll be honest, I don't think it's really appropriate to be trying to like diagnose people anyways or really referring to that. But if you are and you want to bring out that someone has different personalities, there's it's a very odd thing to suggest that it might be that. But then in addition to that, to have that statement, to feel that way, to allege that, you're going to expect that that person is going to want to understand what you mean, or they're going to want to defend it. So coming, you know, if I came to you and I was like, I'm going to be honest with you, I think you're a trans. And you're like, what? I'm like, well, there's been several times. There was this one time, and I'm going to tell you, it was really bad. I can't tell you much more than that. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah, sure. And here's the thing, though. It wasn't that deep for me. I was a little surprised to hear you talking like that, but it really wasn't that deep to me. I really don't think the whole situation is important at all. And the only reason why we're talking about it is because of what they were talking about regarding Gigi's channel and what was being discussed over there.
Oh, I don't want a part of that at all. But regardless, what I'm saying is, so are you saying that? What perspective?
Okay. No, Katie. It's not that deep. You feel like it's deeper than it is right now. I didn't want you to have this effect, but it really is not that deep. Like it's okay. It's all good. It's okay. I didn't even say anything particularly negative.
Well, bipolar's a little negative.
No, and I don't care about it. Far more coming at it as I am a very, very big advocate for mental and physical disabilities, and all I'm trying to do is raise maybe some sense of, bring some attention to sensitivity of the topic in social settings. It's not personal to me at all.
Okay.
I'm not
so you're not offended right now that I asked that question?
You what?
You're not offended that I was curious about it?
No. I think that you could have asked it in a much more
I don't think
gentle way.
Now,
you what?
Really? Oh, I didn't think I was all that harsh. But I mean, maybe I was. Who knows? I mean, people are going to be touchy about certain things anyway. There's some stuff I'm passionate about too, so I get it. But I meant no offense or harm. But I had to.
Again,
I had to tell TT the truth. All right, TT thinks everyone's talking about her. I didn't say nothing negative about TT. I don't think I said anything negative about all of you, with the exception of you, KD, and Suave and Aquarius. And I said specifically what I said about all three of you. So Katie, I said, I think she might have a different personality that pops out once in a while.
How did we come up with the topic of discussion from the beginning?
They were talking
about
that.
Just a minute again, but I want you to know, I'm not personal. I don't mind. We're 100% cool. I can't sit here and just like if someone says the R word.
Before you go, I need you to hear what I said about Suave. I said Suave should not be holding panels. I didn't think he was a fantastic host. He might be cool as a person, but I have more to say about him. But I didn't say this when I was on the panel with Gigi. But yeah, I just don't enjoy his panels at all. Like I go there and it's just nothing.
But let me tell you something. You're talking about him to a person who fucking hates his guts.
No, I'm talking to Katie about her boyfriend Suave, so she can know.
No, I mean when you're on Gigi's panel talking about Suave, it's like you're agreeing with her, and then she's like, "Yeah, I see even Wellington saying shit about Suave."
Yeah, no, I hear about that, but what? Okay,
the reason.
Let me be
here's the thing. Okay, because I'm answering all of TT's questions. If you were here I thought you were here for the beginning.
You wanted me to stay and hear it though, so I'm saying, what is?
No, I did want you to say that because Suave was here earlier. He should have heard what I said, and I did. I need you to. We were asleep the whole time.
Aquarius, call Wellington. Aquarius, call Suave to talk to Wellington.
Well, no. Let her do it because I'm already kind of exhausted. But there was something else you wanted to say though, DT. You were about to ask something.
Let me point out really quick because I've gotten another missed call. I'm sorry. You don't find his panels. I would just recommend not going. Do you want to make them more interesting? I don't get what I need to know about that.
No. Forget it. The whole point of what I was. Dude, what is. Okay, forget I said anything. Just forget I said anything.
Okay.
All I was doing was telling TT anything I've actually said about the group or anyone in the group. That's the only thing I've ever said that was remotely related to something negative. And that's it. Suave is a person. I never said anything negative about him as a person. So, but him being a host is he don't need to be a host.
So I guess one of the things I was saying, because you said you made a comment and you said, "Oh, why do you have it? You haven't, what did you say? Basically, like I have an issue with when people go to Demetria's panel." I've made myself clear about that already. That Demetria made comments about me having a special needs daughter. She took what I said. She threw that shit back in my fucking face. I don't like that shit. I'm not going to be around her. I'm not going to repeat myself twice. Can she be a woman enough to apologize? I've already been told she's more than likely not going to do that. Just because of the type of personality she is. Am I going to be around a bunch of women that are going to argue and jump all over someone like Katie? No. I'm not going to be a part of that shit, because I will get Marley. We will hop in the car and we'll be at somebody's fucking front door waiting for them to come out early in the morning for more getting ready to go in their house at night. I've done it before.
I know, but I don't think that's necessary. Because here's the thing. When I did, do you remember when you brought her up? You was like, I know that you were at Demetrius' panel. This was like months ago, and I was like, yeah, you know Demetrius? So, and you were like, yeah, I don't like that bitch, blah, 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 blah. And after that, I actually never visited her again. But before that, I had visited that panel a couple times. Not one time did they say anything negative about you or anyone else on the panel. So when she, to me, not one time did she say anything negative about you to me at that point. So, and they didn't even start talking until like yesterday or day before yesterday when they came to Gigi's panel. And I guess they were just talking about whatever at that point. I don't even remember everything. But yeah, so I was like, I don't know why it's okay. So I'm saying this. I think it's okay to go hang out with Dimitri. I don't think that's going to affect you negatively, TT. Like, it doesn't.
Let me ask
at this point,
it's
been like months.
If you had somebody talk about you like a dog to multiple people, you're going to go hang out with them? With no.
I heard it.
Like I can hang on a panel with the other women on the panel who did not make that type of comment. But as far as when it comes to my child,
you were talking to me specifically about that.
Your kid. If somebody was talking about your kid,
about my kid, definitely. Yeah. I'm kind of touchy about my kids, so I probably would.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be like, you ain't just hang out with Deshavo when Deshavo was talking about slapping my mama. Like, okay, you can hang out with both of us. The energy Deshavo shows me might not be the same energy he's showing you. Could have rubbed him the wrong way or something. Who knows what happened?
But then this is the situation you end up in where other people are like, well, I don't know what Wellington is telling them about me, because I know on that panel that day after I had that conversation with you, Classic Bubs were all here, and Marley were all here. When Marley went over there to try to confront Gigi, but she was not letting her up on the panel, she made a comment. She said, "Oh, somebody told me that they were coming. I knew this was coming." So I automatically thought, "Oh, Wellington the one that told Gigi something," because I never told her anything. No one told her anything. Why would she think or say?
Exactly when I spoke to her, I know. Whenever I spoke to her, it was like days after I had seen the text or whatever. But I do remember telling her something about Suave and asking her something.
It's nothing about Suave. It's nothing about Suave.
That's all I ever talked to her with. And then when I started talking to her about Suave,
it was about the message she
made a decision.
She made
a decision that she was going to just go ahead and start blocking Suave, I guess.
Okay, so she made the decision to block Suave, but then she's going to want to keep Katie around and try to hook up Katie with other men when knowing that Katie and Suave are together?
I guess. I don't. First of all, your mind works way differently than my mind does.
I know. I process a lot of things faster. I've taken psychology a couple of times. Ask Katie, I read her like a book. The stuff that I thought said about me was said about me because I saw it through the text messages. So maybe you're a little slower to even, it ain't clicking, but for me, I already see this shit from a mile away.
Yeah, I think you might be right, but also I'm not in the same headspace you're in. Like, I'm just like, I don't know how to describe it. Not only are you thinking circles around me, but I think you're seeing stuff from a perspective I can see it. Like, I'm completely on the outside looking in, like, oh, okay.
So this is a perspective I'm looking at it in. I met Diesel long time ago in 2011. He came to the page. He came up to the group. Then he brought Gigi with him. He apologized to me for even bringing Gigi around me because he already knew what type of personality she had. He said he was sorry that he brought her to meet me at all. Okay? Then I proceeded to ask him, like, hey, you're my friend. This lady said what she said about my child. Can you not go over there? He proceeds to still go over there, right? When Gigi was very strategic in everything she did. Whenever Tanny said, hey, can you not do certain things on my panel when you're on my page? She proceeded to say that we are on a power trip because somebody wants their panel run a certain way. Katie always falls asleep on the camera. But Gigi proceeds to talk shit about us. And the first person she messaged was, guess what? Who? Katie. Within the first 2 minutes after the conversation, after she left from our group, she jumped straight over to Katie and proceeds to talk shit about us to Katie. How do I know? Because Katie let me see the fucking screenshots and I fucking saw everything. Why was it that after she leaves the group, the first person she goes after to make friends with is Katie? And then Diesel proceeds to say, oh, I want Katie for her money. I'm sorry. That I don't really care about Katie. I'm just friends with Katie for money. Katie's giving me money? Because, then why the fuck am I friends with Aquarius? He ain't giving me shit. Why the fuck am I friends with Suave? He ain't giving me shit. Why the fuck am I friends with anybody if they're not even... I've been friends with these motherfuckers before we even started gifting each other shit. We were broke on the panel together. Zero. Everybody on zero. We just chitting and chatting. But for the first thing for him to think is, oh, T wants Katie. She doesn't really like you, Katie. She wants you because you're a gifter. You're a big gifter. No, the fuck she's not. $1 is a big gifter? What? $1 is a big gifter? 50 cents is a big gifter? Maybe to them, right? So, okay, let's do the math here. So, if that is going on in his head and he thinks, oh, I want to be friends with her, what the fuck I want to be friends with Suave for? What about the Aquarius? Best of all, Bugs just started gifting. Why is it that after Gigi left, she then proceeds to share her life to Bugs? Because now Bugs is gifting. You think if Bugs was gifting, she'd want little old Bugs on her page? No. Then on our own life, she proceeds to say, oh, I'm gonna share the life to Rivers and get Rivers over here. Why would you want Rivers? It's a lady who's a retired, 60-something years old on your panel. You don't even talk to her like that. Rivers doesn't know you, but know what Rivers does have. Rivers is sending gifts now. When I first met Rivers, she wasn't sending shit either. So the fact that this motherfucking fat-ass bitch, right, proceeds to control the narrative and say that, oh, and I don't give a fuck if you go back and tell me. Because I'll tell him I'm fucking suck.
I don't talk to her about you, or vice versa. I just say
the dude proceeded to try to say that shit as if I'm not friends with these people at all. But I'm friends with them if they're giving me coins. Really? I'm friends with them only for coins? That's crazy fucking work to me. Because he's the one who told me he was going to Demetrius' panel. Because, oh, well, I only sent 100 coins and they sent me 1,700. I made some money off that panel. What? But you're trying to say something about me? So make that shit fucking make sense. Make your shit make sense. Then Gigi strategically tells Katie, oh, I'm going to leave from over here and I'm going to go over to Demetrius' panel. The panel that TT got an issue with, that they got an issue with. I'm going over there on purpose. For what? You're purposely going over there. Even Katie and me went through messages and messages and messages and saw how calculated and strategic Gigi tried to be, right? So why is it that Gigi feels the need to only share the live to gifters, to only share the live to specific people? She never shared, that bitch never shared her live to me, because she know I got my own motherfucking group over here. We ride it on for each other, right? And I guess for me, it's like, damn, Wellington's smart as fuck. I ain't seeing this shit. But you know, I know you're on here, you having shits and giggles, and having a good time with a lot of these people. But I just feel like when people do me dirty, like, I give lots of grace for people. Lots and lots. To the point where people are like, damn, like, you still giving motherfuckers grace. So if I don't fuck with you, that's within this group, I give lots of grace. So I guess if you're saying, you know, TT, you have issues with a lot of people. No, I give lots of people enough grace for them to hang their fucking selves and die on that fucking road.
Right. Well, you know, so I do definitely. How many panels a night do I go to?
And I think it was just crazy because it seemed as if it was jealousy. That's why I said, Gigi got something going on, because this bitch acted like she got an issue that I'm on the panel with you. But then, you know, it's like you're telling her little stuff like, I'm going to come to Houston and see you. And then you tell her, Marley, I'm going to come to Houston to see you. And I'm like, who are you coming to Houston to see? Gigi or Marley? My best friend Marley, the Mexican.
Oh, no, I was just, I like the plate flirt. I don't like the, not really. I mean, I might come to Houston. That wouldn't be an issue, but it's just, I'm just plate flirting. I mean, she knows I'm joking.
Then why is Geneva, why does she feel the need? That's why I asked you, why does she feel the need to tell Aquarius to watch me? Since she wanted Aquarius to go and give her information about what me and you were talking about on that panel. Or is it she thought, over there, maybe T will flirt with my man because,
I don't think this app is healthy because, I mean, I don't think this app is healthy. I don't think TikTok is all that healthy of an app. Because some people can use it, but other times it's like, because I know there are so many people on this app alone talking shit about me.
They get your head. I mean, but you
get screen stuff,
narrative out there.
Recording.
But you put a narrative out there, though. It's what you're saying. I'm not talking about anything. It's what you're saying. Out there saying, oh, niggas with little ass dicks, they ain't worth fucking no bitches because their dicks are tiny as hell. They're tiny. You know, of course, guys are gonna come and be like, "Bitch, I'll whoop your motherfucking ass." You know, I'm not.
No, they're not. No, they're not. We cool because there are panels just like that, and we just let it roll off our backs.
They probably.
But that's the thing that I get up here and I start talking, and that's it. And as soon as someone mentions if they get a little too messy, I just leave the panel. I'll do it in a heartbeat. You know.
And then it's crazy.
I won't mention names, but I'm like, dude, say that again. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, I guess also to me, you were just literally on a panel just a couple of hours ago with multiple people that I stopped fucking with. That we stopped, like Black Rican, I knew that bitch in real life. And
that's the first time I ever met Black Rica. I was just. I mean, you were on a panel. Did you listen to what we were talking about?
No, I didn't care to. I just was trying to see if they were talking about here, Katie. We
were talking about dating. Is it okay for a married woman to have like male friends, or if it's okay for a married woman to be having a girls' night out? And that brought a lot of people in, and they wanted to share their opinions. And Black Rica was talking a little trash about it in the comment section. So I was like, why don't you bring your punk ass up here? You know, and he came up here. And I was like, first of all.
What about Duchess, Queen Duchess?
Same thing with her. Well, I guess, actually, when I met Duchess today, I noticed that we were already following each other. So I guess at some point, we were looking at that to follow each other. But yeah, everyone was just talking shit. That's literally all we were doing. We were just,
you just met Queen Duchess today?
No, today when I met Queen Duchess, obviously we had to have met sometime in the past. But I don't recall when we met. but she recalls me. I go to like 12
Does the
different
boss
channels
Alexi
every night.
sound familiar? Does the boss Alexi sound familiar? The same bitch we said we had issues with.
You said the bossy.
The boss
Oh
Alexi.
yeah.
The one me in class.
Oh, are they friends?
You know they are. They have the emblems. They all
No,
have.
I don't. I know, but I had blocked.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Hold on. The boss Alexi has two friends that I blocked. I blocked the one that says Pooh. I blocked Pooh. I never liked Pooh, and I was very open with her about not liking her. Also, I don't like she talks to me, and I don't like she talks to people.
That's the one that talked about Deshavad. Pooh talked. Deshavad knows Pooh in real life. She talked about Deshavad.
I didn't know you guys had a falling out with Pooh, but I had to talk to her, and I let Pooh have it, and then so I blocked her, and now I had to block. Who's the other one? She has a bit of a gap between her teeth. We're a pretty young lady, high yellow. She lives in Hawaii or the Bahamas. Denise, yeah, I blocked Denise. I feel like if you're hanging out with Pooh 24/7, constantly, me and you supposed to be cool, right? Why are you keeping Pooh on the panel when you invite me to your panel if you know Pooh is going to use her mod to mute and block me? And you have to go through the process of unblocking me after she blocked. That doesn't make any sense. So I said some words with Denise. I didn't say anything else. And I just went ahead and blocked her. And I think there's one more person from that group I blocked. I'm not sure.
Shy.
For me, why not? Who?
Shy. Was it Shy?
It might be Shy. I can't remember. I don't remember those folks. And I just stopped coming around because for me, it's just a conversation. We're just having a dialogue. Let's talk. Now, there's some people I've met in real life off the app. Yeah, absolutely. Do I think I built some relationships off this app with certain people? I think so. I like to consider the idea that we built some sort of rapport. But if you block me today or tomorrow, that shit will hurt my feelings. I won't even lie, because that shit is wild. Because I would just have to get over it. Like, fuck it, whatever. Hey, that's what happened. I got blocked. Something about me rubbed it the wrong way. I got blocked. It's not the end of the world for me. But as long as we're on the app and we're courteous to one another and we're talking to each other with some respect, I'm cool with it. What's up? We can talk. But again, when people start talking crazy about someone else I'm hanging out with, I tend to just leave, to be perfectly honest. Like, you can have your opinion of what's not you're in agreement.
Conversations, I don't know. I guess I just thought it was just crazy because I'm like, damn, all the bitches that we don't fuck with are combined together on one panel with Wellington. Like, wow. And then I just fell out with Diesel fucking last night because I'm looking at all these messages and even Classic was like, what the hell? All this shit he talks. Like, are you fucking serious? So I'm looking at.
I mean, again, you never heard me say anything negative about.
Boom, Black Rican X. Boom. What's that fucking other bitch? Duchess. Boom, X. And I'm like, how in the fuck did he connect all these motherfuckers together? And you know, it's connected to you, because you brought life to her panel. So her panel's boring, right? We all know that. And then you bring life to it. And then you brought so much life to it that you combined all of the fucking bitches that I don't fuck with for one panel. To the point where I almost pulled up to Black's house. She lives 8 minutes from my house.
Well, don't do that.
I almost pulled up to her house. I was fucking ass. So I told her to meet on the street. Oh, I will fuck you up.
Especially overnight. I need to be on these panels when I'm being stimulated on something. I need to be able to.
You know how many people are alive? Squash what me? Beef with who? I already tried to go and squash beef with Gigi because she couldn't stand Tammy.
I meant like, why not squash beef with not Gigi or Tammy, but with Black? I mean, she was down.
That would never fucking happen. I would fuck that bitch up. This bitch sat there on panels with Possible and talked about me like a dog. Them hazard signs, you know what they said? The hazard signs next to their name means surviving team.
Fate, although thou dost not seem to be in.
Okay. Then
is it really?
That's what they said on the panel. Yes. The classic. Yes. and I was there listening in the For You page. But I don't fuck with Possible anymore because Possible let these bitches sit on his panel and talk about you like a dog. I can show you missed calls. This motherfucker's been blowing me up the whole time. Blowing me up, trying to fucking talk to me. I was like, no, you sat on a panel while these girls talked about you like a dog. And he's Jamaican, you know. So he said, this is my panel. I do what I want. While they talk shit about me and talk shit about Dashable. Right? So you think I'm gonna make friends with this bitch? And after she was holding full on
I wouldn't say make friends. I didn't know. I didn't know she was doing all that.
Fuck out of that bitch. If I see her on the street.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't ever need to be violent because you guys live in the same. You guys live relatively close.
I know where she lives. I have her address.
Yeah, I would think that you would have a vested interest in squashing the beef. Not that just squash the beef.
I would never squash those. What you do, let me tell you something. This girl sat on the panel. Okay, if you're friends with somebody in real life, right, and you hear people talking about your friend in real life, and I message Black and I say, you know they're talking about me on that panel, right? And she's like, are they really? And I'm like, yes. I'm thinking she's going to boom drop from the panel or boom go the fuck up. You know what she does? CERN says? You know what she says? Okay, guys, y'all know I know T, right? I know T in real life. They're like, yeah, we know her too. Right? They only knew me on TikTok. Yeah, we know her too. Well, you know, I know T in real life. Like, yeah, fuck that bitch. We don't give a fuck about that bitch. Fuck her. Instead of dropping off the panel, she says, okay, guys, let's change the subject now. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. Bitch, why don't you fucking tell your husband to get a fucking job and stop living off you, bitch? You. How about you stop taking care of your motherfucking husband, bitch, while he's living off you, and while y'all in that motherfucking house on Trenton Street in New Jersey, and I see your husband with his raggedy ass walking down the street like a bum down the street, and I know exactly where you live. And then you, bitch, how about you stop trying to ask other bitches on TikTok for money, you broke ass hoe? Then, of course, after that, you know, while they're all talking shit about me, then they proceed to start saying, fuck you, you're a retarded ass fucking kid. We gonna go to your house. I'll drop your husband on his back. So my husband, who you never see on TikTok like that, gets to the point where he hops to TikTok, and he's like, you gonna pull up, bitch? What's up? And my husband is like,
hell no. But I would have already reported them to the police. I was like, they've been threatening me. Here's the evidence. I'm not doing that gangster shit. What the fuck? You are little as hell. Get the hell out of there.
Yellow as a toad.
Yeah,
twice as
I'm little, but
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
I mean, I feel you, but even then, I don't want to be in a position where I have to
Your
use
skull. Get rid of
it. And this is, especially over the internet.
Started saying that they were going to come to our house, so my husband's like, shit, motherfucker, pull up. And then he says, oh, well, you pull up, you have the address. My husband's like, oh, you a fucking scary ass nigga. Like, why you gotta put in messages that I got your motherfucking address?
Converse with
so, you know.
Yeah, I definitely would have called the police. Like, once you started getting too gangster, give me a second. I would show the police every bit of evidence. That person there is talking about taking my life. I don't do this. That's nigga shit. That is nigga shit, and I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. You lucky I'm not in your something. I'm going to have to do it.
Wellington, okay, so you see how it turned into nigga shit, right? If I tell you and you're my friend in real life, and I told you it didn't turn into some nigga shit, are you going back to the panel to sit on their panel the next day?
I don't know. Like, if I didn't have...
You're my real life friend. Said, come on,
here's the thing. Real life friend is
probably
not a problem.
TikTok live. You knew nothing about
the
TikTok live.
tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all yours, but the longer we wait, my
they come into my house to do shit to me. They call my kids all kinds of names. My husband all kinds of names. Me.
When infected with a gate tadpole, we must report to you may as well suggest the cure I offer will suffice us. You have made an ally from Crash Clear. Few know such. Trust your judgment. You were shot. Come, a crash must be.
Oh, well, I don't know.
So,
I'd rather say.
as my friend, why did Brad think it was a good idea to go back to their panel early in the morning? Pushed down was asleep, but she did not know that people were going to send me screenshots of her on the fucking panel. Are you my friend? And then she proceeds to every time I'm like, hey, I want to go on vacation, I want to do shit like this and that. She responds with, must be nice.
Hey, Aquarius, I just got done. Are we gonna watch that?
Oh shit, my bad, I forgot. Yeah, hold on, let me start it up.
If you don't have to, but if you get on there, send it to me.
I'm gonna start it up, hold on.
She gets called out for, she's only on panels with us saying, because the lady that, used to be on our panel all the time used to send galaxies, and she was a huge giver, right? But Duchess was only when coins were being thrown around. And the lady called her ass out about this shit. And then she goes say, oh, T, is that how you feel? Is that how you feel? So I said, well, shit, that she know. She's the one throwing the fucking galaxies and fucking shit. Like, why don't you ask? She do a whole carousel that was motherfucking $75. Like, she throwing big coins. You ask her, she said it. She proceeds to throw this whole fucking history and trying to say she not only coming from coins. After that, lady called her out about it. Then me and her, we got into it. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. This TikTok shit, the fucking trauma.
So you had a falling out with Duchess. I didn't know you had a falling. I didn't know any of this stuff.
And all of them are all combined on one panel, so they all follow you around. And then you combine them all to her panel. So that's the crazy part about it. So thank you. I'm pretty sure they talk shit about me. They don't know. They're gonna come to
made it kind of clear where I stood on that.
Somebody's gonna send me a screenshot or a screen recording, and then I'm gonna probably have to pull up on somebody.
Don't pull up on anybody, because we never, like, when they got up here, they were really wasn't talking about you. Let's say, we were talking shit. I was talking about tenderizing people who need to be tenderized. You was on a ladder flirt with then they broke off to another conversation. So, I mean, I think on the surface, if you see a bunch of people you've had a disagreement, it looks like they're coming together against you. That's what it looks like. So I understand why you feel the way you feel. But you weren't really the point of focus. We were talking about other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's being said.
It's harmful that these women are trying to make like a power move, and they're trying to be strategic about this or that. Maybe, but I wasn't getting that impression. I got the impression that they were using me for entertainment for the moment, because their lives weren't doing too well at the moment, or it just wasn't all that busy in their lives. Whatever, that was the impression I got. Like, we have free time, let's waste it with this cat. That's it. That's what I was seeing.
And I was saying, wow, all these bitches, you have one that's are combined on one panel together. And I just fell out with Diesel. And I just found out Diesel was talking about me like a fucking dog. Found out Gigi like a fucking dog, straight up like a fucking dog. And he's a dog. Because he's talking about nasty ass shit. He's a fucking freak ass fucking fat boy.
The lady that keeps talking about me doing stuff in her butthole. What was her name?
Who?
She followed me to a few panels. Do y'all know? What is her name? Jesus Christ.
I want to say something really quick. This girl, I was on this panel just listening. I was in the chat of a panel, and this guy legitimately, it was this like younger guy, like 23 or so, and he's like, they're talking about eating ass, and he's like, oh yeah, I do that. I definitely do that, y'all. He's like, they can put it. I'm gonna go in every hole. They're like, oh, her ear. He said, no, I'm not fucking with ears. I'm not gonna kiss that ear.
I remember that laugh.
Y'all, I have laughed at that ever since, because I'm like, you are going to have your mouth on someone's...
Put your whole tongue in someone's asshole, but you won't kiss me.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Man, but the shit that... I might have to block. I don't know. I think I might have to block.
What's this then? Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Stuff with this... I feel like everybody needs to calm down. I feel like a lot of people
Well, come on, you. Nobody.
A lot of people need to calm down. A lot of people
It
need
would have
to
been
gain
quicker to
social
kill them.
intelligence. A lot of people need to have a better sensitivity towards things they don't understand. A lot of people need to be more aware of their surroundings.
Yes, I think you're right.
I mean, the thing is, like, this app
I
can
am. Go ahead. Sorry.
there's absolutely nothing this app can do for me other than provide connection, right? And I can't. There's a small population of people who, for them, it actually is a financial. Their means of financial stability, so that's different for them. But I think the vast majority of us, we're continuing to support life.
I mean, Katie just was FaceTiming with me. Katie, how many bags of fucking brand new clothes did you see in my house?
I've never thought I'd gotten a shipment of that many clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't even think it's on
I wanted dollars.
maybe I'm out of place for saying this to make an generalization, but I don't think that any of us are working on trying to solely sustain ourselves on here. So like it made me think that everyone is here for connection, for community, but it's like all these people on TikTok.
That's what the fuck
All
I'm
these
here
people
for.
are coming on TikTok.
Oh yeah, but some panels you go to, you can tell the only thing I can get out of it is stimulations of entertainment. But I don't think I'm gonna get like a deeper connection, which is fine. It's that fine.
That's fair. Entertainment is an additional valid.
I guess that's one. I guess that's one thing that I guess has bothered me. That's like after Katie said, well, Diesel said something about I'm trying to be friends with Katie for some damn coins because she's a what did he say like basically like you're a money pig or some shit. That was the last straw. Block.
What did you wanna watch, Katie?
Don't try to act, huh?
I was asking Katie what did she wanna watch.
Because I feel like motherfucker don't sit.
What did you prioritize? Like do the sort by most popular and family members?
I don't make it seem like I'm here for anything else but here for connections because I've sat on these fucking panels and everybody was on fucking zero and all we did was build up connections and build up friendships. And it takes a long time to build up connections and friendships. This is hours on end and days on end to build connections with multiple people and then to be to be said by somebody that T, I'm cool with you. Let me explain myself. Like he's fucking asking Classic right now, damn near fucking begging to talk to me.
Before I go on this Wellington and ask you one thing, and this is like a pure debate topic. It's not about you, but I have found myself very curious about, people's intentions and why people aren't looking for community. And I do think that not you particularly, but you are someone I've seen demonstrate things that are not going to lead to that. They're not really entertaining either. Like for the first time I met you and you upset me or whatever. From hearing you say tonight that you told someone that you think I have a diagnosis, I'm curious. I'm curious how that coincides with, with you feeling like this is an app for community. Like, what does that contribute? It confuses me because you're very intelligent, and so it seems like, I don't know how to say any different than it just seems like something, like why are we doing that? What is the point of that?
We can't hear you.
What? No. Okay, so I don't know how to answer that question. I feel like you read too much into the thing we were talking about earlier. Like, honestly, I feel like if you were there listening to us talk about the personality thing originally, you wouldn't have taken personal offense because it wasn't like malicious or anything. It was just, but with that said,
okay,
sometimes it's just a conversation. Now, I don't remember, I still can't remember the exact details of what you and I first had a falling out about. I do remember
you telling me I stayed single forever and I didn't realize the whole thing. I don't know, maybe it wasn't a trolling thing, but you got me all worked up. They're like, you have her upset, stop, and you weren't stopping. And it's like, I see now that's maybe, I don't know if you've had those beliefs or not. It doesn't matter because whatever character you play is fine.
Oh, I just said you should say single. That's.
You said I didn't deserve love because yes.
Because hold on, why didn't you deserve love?
And that would never change. It appeared you believed that it was too far, blah 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 blah, that kind of stuff. But what I'm asking you is, so okay, you said you didn't.
Was there any truth to whatever I was saying in that context? Because I can't remember every detail. But was there any truth to what I was saying?
That it was not true that my divorce decree didn't included the minimum amount of child support. That
here's what I typically do. If you're like a single mom and you're the kind of woman, and if you actually follow me around on the panels when we're doing these debate panels, it's really good. I say this a lot. If you're a single mom and you're the kind of woman that thinks that any man who deals with you has to be a stepfather to your child, who already has a biological father, you should probably just stay single.
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything about that.
It wasn't that.
With that. This was particularly. Okay, so, you told me I did not get abused because I don't behave like someone who was.
You did not get abused. So that rings a bell. Like it was.
Okay, so what I'm asking, that was an example, and what I'm asking is, you said like you don't think I'd be bad if I heard the other thing, and this thing you knew I was bad. I guess what I'm wondering is what makes people say things, even if it possibly you really don't think, or you definitely know. Why say anything that isn't just?
I'm glad you asked that question.
Another broken trap.
Thank you.
Because here's the thing: once you get on these panels and you start divulging personal stuff about your life, you're opening yourself to some level of criticism, right? When I was talking about my ex-wife and some things that we just didn't do in the bedroom or whatever, when almost every black woman on that panel was talking about how my dick is 1 inch long, or how I have no girth and no.
No, we said what?
Oh no! Wait! It was like you can't last. You need a honey packet. Never saying a lot of shit.
But you told us.
And I was like, hold on for a second. No, it wasn't your panel at all. It was a different panel. But they all attacked me, and it was like it was a well recorded live. It did well because I just didn't react to the negative attack. So it did it really well. But I opened myself. I didn't like how it made me feel, but I opened myself to that criticism because I volunteered information about myself. Right? So I opened myself to that criticism. So if you say, man, my ex, she used to beat me down and rape me, and I would always say no, but she just kept jerking me off, and it doesn't matter what crazy thing I say. If I tell you something about that, you can go, nigga, how would a woman rape you? You are fucking lying. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. I said something ridiculous that makes no sense, or it at least conflicts with something else I've said to you previously. You have a right to say that doesn't make sense. I don't believe that.
No, definitely.
That's not going to destroy my life.
When you're in a situation though where okay, first of all, there's like signals that the person is not having a good time or you're upsetting them. And I'm like, this was like a 45 or 50-minute thing. Like, it's not just a few comments, right? And I was trying to tell someone because I was trying to give them advice, and I ended up saying like, I don't want any
remember a lot more of what was being said.
What?
I recall that again. I'm starting to remember more and more about that situation. I think for the most part, I just said that you don't seem like the victim type. I don't think anyone's just abusing you because you don't seem passive at all. You seem combative and you have a lot of resistance in you. So I think that was more or less all I really said. And then you got super angry about it. And I remember the following day, or maybe the day after that, we meet up on another person's panel. And he was like, yeah, that's the one that made me angry that day. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry I made you angry. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And since then, it took a couple of days. But since talking to you in the second person's panel, you kind of chilled out about it and you didn't bring it up anymore. But your reaction was very strong. I didn't even labor the point. I left it alone.
Well, you just really
you because you were replaying that situation in your mind continuously. I didn't like labor that point though. It kept playing in your mind. Most of what you were mad about was some shit that you were dreaming up. Like, think about how did that make you angry if my exact wording is, you don't seem passive, you don't seem like the victim type.
That should have been totally appropriate. That's not what you were saying. You were saying she definitely was not. There's no way her divorce decree. I ended up saying to one person on the panel, I would send it to them. Well, my point is, that's not my point. My point is, you just now said you were getting very angry. What makes a person, when you realize the impact you're having on them is negative, not like, hey, you know what, like the I guess the potential for harm is far exceeds any good benefit. Like, why keep on and like why say things like, I think she's bipolar? Why say things that they can't positively, entertainingly? They're not constructive in a frame where you're going to provide them growth or advice. Like, why?
Hello? You gotta think of an answer right quick.
Because he a troll. Duh.
Huh?
Because he's a troll.
Aquarius, to answer the question. When is enough? Katie is saying, when does it go too far? Because everybody has a button where, okay, where it's too far. I know Wellington has some buttons where it's like, okay, this is going too far.
He does, but what I don't get is, like, for Aquarius, his limit is feeling that he might have an obsessive sort of aspect about him. To me, that's very minor to, I don't know, like, really,
Is she cut out for y'all, or is that just me? Guess it's just me. Hello?
make sure that whatever happens in their life, whatever happened in their day, no part of that I had, that unless it was completely necessary, because of harm, that I was a factor in that. And I just wonder why we don't have more people.
What did I miss?
Okay,
I don't know what happened.
My phone call dropped, so I'm missing a lot of what she was saying. But
I heard okay, bye. What does she stay by y'all for? She better go watch Pop the Balloon.
She's gonna watch Pop the Balloon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't think anything was wrong in the guy. I didn't know any of those people. I was fully unaware of any past beef.
But you saw the hazard signs next to the boss Alexi, and then I said, "Oh, we got an issue with her." You thought me and Plastic cussed her the fuck out, and then you got linked up with the real life big. That triggered me a little bit today. I was very triggered.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I don't talk about you. No one talks to me about you, at least.
Yeah,
outside of that one day I already talked about it.
I didn't think Diesel talks about me either until I saw it was all behind closed doors. Like, a lot of people are going to talk about me right down the panel. They're going to go behind closed doors because they know who's coming. Somebody's coming to say something. And that's why Gigi decided to block so many damn different people, because It was like once she's over here questioning, oh, what the fuck is going on with her? Well, what the fuck is this with Gigi or Tanny? Like once Gigi could not let go of the beef that she had with Tanny, it was already set in stone that nobody's going over there because you don't like Tanny. So if you don't like Tanny, well then fuck it, we ain't going over there. And that's just what it is. I never stepped foot over there. They even drop into her shit ever. Because first of all, it was the way she left like a fucking child that threw a fucking tantrum and got fucking mad. You know, I thought that was childish. And then my suspicions were right. I said, I guarantee you she's going to be over there talking to Katie. And that is exactly what she did. She went, left the fight, but I didn't know it was that fucking quick. And contacted Katie right away. And then talked shit and had Katie on her side that fucking fast. Until I started talking to Katie like, you know, Katie, you gotta pay attention to your damn friends. Like, if you were Suave, you gotta be a real miserable ass bitch to try to get this girl to stop being with Suave and go be with a criminal that just got out of prison for 10 years for trafficking and robbery. That's what you're trying to put Katie with? Yeah, I said Katie. That's what you're gonna put Katie with? That's what Gigi thought. I want Suave away from Katie that bad, where I'm gonna put her with somebody that just got out of prison. Like, what kind of shit is that? And would that not be some sort of, what is the narrative behind that? Right? What is the narrative behind, I don't want to talk to, I don't want, I hate Suave, and I don't want Katie to talk to Suave either. And then what is Diesel's narrative that he felt also the need to talk shit about me, Tanny, there's multiple people, right? What is his narrative? So every time something happened on the panel, he's riding dick to go over there and tell her what the fuck we're talking about. I mean, down to the, come here. I mean, down to the step by step of TT. Said what TT said. Tanny. Said what Tanny said. Go back to TT. This is what TT said. This is what Tanny said. Like, now it's like, Jack, motherfucker, you just sit up there watching us? And then what I thought was just so crazy. No, you have to start over. And what I thought was so crazy was that yesterday, the reason he even became a topic of discussion is because when me and Katie were just sitting here on Discord ourselves, he decided to just pop in the damn room, and we're like, what the hell's just me and Katie? What the hell is he doing here? It's not like it's a group of us, it's just me and Katie. He comes in all awkward, right? And he's like, hey guys, miss y'all. Hey, what do you say? Hey guys, hey y'all, miss y'all. See, talk to y'all later, and then leaves. He doesn't come in and he's like, hey guys, how are y'all doing? What y'all talking about? What's up? It's just like, hey guys, miss y'all. Bye, and it leaves. That's like, what the fuck did you think you was gonna come see over here? Then sex became a topic of discussion because it's like, well, what the fuck was that about? You know, like, I'm confused. What the fuck was that about? And then apparently, I guess he's telling fucking Katie and Classic the same shit. He want to buy him Christmas presents. He want to make Katie this Chisholm. That's his last name. I don't really know what all he told Classic, but yeah, every time Classic is down and out, he's trying to uplift her. Every time Katie's down and out, he's trying to uplift her and he's trying to end up in her place. Right? So, for me, it's just crazy. Anthony, come here. To me, it's just crazy that these multiple people, they can come to TikTok. They can come to TikTok, and then the person you thought you knew becomes the person you never knew at all.
What's the plan?
Like, the person you thought you knew becomes the person you never knew at all. And fucking up. And to read the messages and the shit that he said and all the crap he talked about us, that shit was crazy to me. And I've lost all respect for him. But instead, like, he's like, oh, well, So I'm gonna tell you because I already know this was his question. Oh, why is TT able?
You look like about Diesel.
Yes, I'm talking about Diesel.
Diesel was trying to Katie? Really?
Yes, Katie. Yes, and he's over here trying to sweet talk plastic on her fucking panties, more than likely. Yeah, but he's all like, "Oh, let me do this to you. Let me do that to you. I want to see what it looks like. I want to nut inside of you. I want to do this and that." Yeah.
Oh, I'm less concerned. So I think guys are always going to try to sleep with the woman that they're attracted to. It's only human.
But then he tried to flip it and make it seem like Katie was running after him. When he was the one.
Well, yeah.
When he was the one running after Katie.
Now you friend.
And I saw the messages. It took hours. I went through everything. Katie let me go through everything. She was about to damn near give me access to her phone and let me go through the whole fucking phone. I was like, you know what, let's go to Diesel's part right there. And I guess it bothers me. What bothers me because it's like, motherfucker, you're watching us from the For You page. Then we say something, and then you go back and you tell Katie some shit, and then you twist it. You twisting words and everything. And then Gigi's telling her shit, and she's going back and she's twisting words too. I'm like, what? And then Diesel also in one of the messages says, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna tell Gigi that because Gigi will find TT and whoop her ass." She gonna do what? She gonna pull up to my house and get fitted for a casket.
Now, hold on now, dude. Gigi is kind of on the larger side. I think she gets
I've seen her. I've seen her. So is my husband. You think he won't beat that bitch ass? And I won't put a bullet in her fucking face?
That was the last of them.
Of course, but I don't even want y'all getting into it.
Well, this is what Diesel said. This was Diesel's words. I'm not going to tell Neva what TT said because Neva will be trying to find her. But
did he know her longer than he knew you? Is that what it is?
No, he's known me longer. But he never got the text. But fuck me. That's what it is. He still has pictures of me in his phone from 13, 14 years ago, from 2011. Pictures of me dancing at the club. Pictures of me twerking on other niggas because I was never interested in him, but he was always flirting with me. Pictures of me hugged up with people. Pictures of me with his arm around me. Pictures of me, like, why do you have pictures of me bent the fuck over? Like, I'm like, who the fuck's ass is that? Like, oh, it's mine. Oh, okay. He's like, that's you. How do you know that's my ass? And I don't even know that's my ass in that fucking picture. That's on some weirdo shit, right? Then he comes to TikTok and he comes to the palette.
That ain't weird though, DC. I mean, if you're attractive, you're attractive. People are always going to be attractive to you.
Well, pictures
That's the way it is. You got to deal with it.
Pictures of my ass from 2011.
Hell yeah! What are you talking about? Dudes less out the women for years and years. Even after you guys have had a falling out, if you were to get him on the phone and say, "Look, man, my husband ain't doing this right. I need you to come over here and smash her."
It would never happen. I would die.
You would never do it.
I would die underneath him.
But that's how focused and sex motivated we are. If we find a woman attractive, that's it. Like, we kind of obsess over it to a degree. That's just what it is to be a male. So yeah, I'm willing to bet other friends, that people that you know, are lusting after you and want to fuck you too.
This is the thing. That's all fine and dandy. Okay, but if you're trying to fuck another bitch, right, why do you have to talk shit about me to do it? You can't try to get with this girl without talking shit about me. Like, if you're going to go and sit there trying to talk to Tanny, do you have to talk shit and be like, "Hey, Tanny, guess what? TT's been talking shit about you, but I'm just protecting you, Tanny. You. Because I have your best interest at heart. TT don't have your best interest at heart, though, but Tanny, I have your best interest at heart." They're fake over there on that panel. All of them are fake. That's Ross gay. TT's fake. Tanny, she's a snake. No, hella mate.
Why do they keep calling this ball gay though? I don't get that.
You tell me. I don't fucking know. Maybe because he's a fucking hater. Right? Maybe he's a hater. Because why the fuck do you need to down talk multiple people to try to get the girl that you want? And then he proceeds to tell Classic all this, that, and some bullshit. And then he proceeds to tell Classic, oh, well, I was only trying to talk to Katie because I was trying to fuck. I was just trying to treat her like the slut that she is. I don't want her. I didn't want her. She was coming after me. I told TT I want to talk to her, but then I'm looking at messages like, nigga, that's not what these motherfucking messages say. These messages show you approaching her, you coming for her, you asking her all types of crazy ass questions. You're trying to pursue her. She was not pursuing your big ass, nigga. You were pursuing her. But you're trying to tell Classic otherwise? Okay. And then he's saying, oh, well, I just wanted to send them gifts because they're my friend. Nigga, I'm your friend too. You ain't asked me what I wanted for Christmas, bitch. Where's my Christmas present, motherfucker? You trying to say you're my friend, and no, you're trying to fuck them. And you're talking shit about me in the process. You can't try to get a female without down-talking other females and other men on the panel. You're trying to keep her so far away from motherfucking Suave that you gotta sit there and talk all this shit about us. That's the way you gotta get girls? Or you also gotta try to get girls because you gotta wait until they have issues in their own personal relationship and be like, if you need... It's like a bitch coming to you and be like, hey, Wellington. Oh, you and your wife are doing bad? Oh, if you need to talk, I'm here for you. Like, what the fuck does that sound like? What? Or I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna go down talk another bitch to go, I gotta talk shit about these motherfuckers because I don't want my man to go over there, so I'm gonna talk shit about these motherfuckers first.
Can't afford to let up.
That shit don't make no sense to me. And I don't respect him at all. I actually blocked him off TikTok. He'll find out soon. And then he's telling Classic, oh, well, Classic, talk to T for me because she forgives Aquarius. She forgives Aquarius. And I'm like, Aquarius throws smoke signals, throws flares, shoots guns in the fucking air. He's setting motherfucking houses on fire to try to come and talk to me once I'm fucking mad at him. He tries anything. Like, he fucking tries and he shows me, like, you know what? I really do want to be your friend. I know I shouldn't have said that you wanted Wellington and you wanted to fuck Wellington and shit like that, you know, but I really do want to be your friend. But what does Diesel do? Let's read it. Let's read the shit, right? Okay, so he knows, right, that Classic has come at him and told him something, and this is it. So since I'm a pervert, because Classic calls him a pervert, so I don't know if he thinks that I'm the one that calls him a pervert, but Classic called him a pervert because, you know, Classic called him a pervert because of the shit he was sending Katie. So he says, so since I'm a pervert and talking shit about people, shaking my head, make sure you have all the information and not no edited stuff. Not mad or upset with you at all, TT. I'm sorry, what? That's some gaslighting ass fucking shit. What you mean you're not fucking mad at me? Like motherfuckers are trying to switch some shit around. Not mad or upset with you at all, TT. But when someone tells from a story only paints one picture, it becomes a problem. He's hitting me with exclamation marks and capital letters. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking to? You did nothing because it was brought to you from my understanding. What the fuck you mean I did nothing? So you want to sit there and act like you're saving me? So you're like, you did nothing because it was brought to you from my understanding. But since someone wants to play, let's play. All exclamation points and capital letters. I'm about to lay down for a nap for work. I'm still up for a few more minutes. A bunch of exclamation marks. I'm sorry. What the fuck you thought? How would you respond to that?
I wouldn't be that deep into it.
Okay. Tom proceeded to show him messages where he talked shit about me to Classic. He called me a stalker and said that I was stalking him. When in all reality, somebody else brought screenshots of him to me. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm watching him. And he's telling Classic one thing, he's telling Katie one thing, he's telling them both different fucking things, right? So I sent her the screenshots and I sent him the voice message of him talking shit.
Eager for battle.
No, I don't think it's an issue.
And then
about a week ago, a lot of this is gonna blow over.
And then after, I've already blocked him on TikTok, and I'm about to block his ass on Facebook too. I've just left the door open there so he can say his final fucking words and maybe give an apology, because he told Classic that he wanted to talk to me, and that he gave me this fake ass apology. I'm like, what apology? So you tell me if this sounds like an apology.
Still alive.
I showed him what he said months ago. Now, mind you, I didn't show him everything. I just showed him just a snippet, just to see. I planted bait just to see if he was going to come out and tell me the fucking rest. And once I find out that you're a liar, right, I can't believe you anymore. Because if I just give you a little bit, you as a man should come and say, you know what, TT, yeah, I did say this and I did say other stuff. You know, maybe she showed you, maybe she didn't, but I just want to come to you and let you know, like, yes, I did say those things, but it's because I was upset at that time, you know. But I apologize for, you know, hurting your feelings, or I apologize for saying stuff that was out of turn, or I apologize for saying the stuff that I did and talking about you behind your back. But I really, truly do want to continue this friendship. No, this is what he says. Yep, I said that because I was pissed off. Now, how was that the only part that was played and said? And this shit about I hit her up asking what color drawers she's wearing, I like fucking raw. I like fucking raw, like unprotected, and all this other crap. She started the conversation and was sending me pics, and I'm the pervert. Oh, okay, I guess walking into work, be back after 9. Where's your apology? The only thing he's focused on is trying to tell me about Katie. I'm sorry. Katie already went through that phone and showed me everything. Okay? I know what Katie's titties look like. They're nice and round. Okay? Do I give a fuck? No, motherfucker. Because you trying to talk to me about fucking Katie, I don't care. Motherfucker, what the fuck did you say about me? But he proceeds to try to tell me about Katie? I didn't talk about Katie. Nowhere near in this thing. I was addressing to him what he said about me. What'd you say?
No, I was reading a message on TikTok. Not that though.
So
I'm not calling you Bell. I've always called you TT.
So what do you think?
I don't think. I don't give that much. I don't know, because I only really. Well, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll talk to you about stuff later on when it's a one-on-one situation.
We can go right now. Yes. What are we waiting on? I want to express.
No. Because I don't want to say
your brain.
Because anything I say, I think could be. Yeah, let me. But here, hold on. One second. I don't want to say that either. Yeah, I'll just talk to you later about it. It's all good. But yeah, I think you give this stuff a lot more energy than it deserves. I mean, I really do think now, I don't think what he said on your back might have been cool, but I feel like that's something we need to forgive. Like, people are just going to talk to. That's just how it is. Even people you're good with, they're going to talk shit to.
Talk shit to my face. When me and Marley get into it, mad about something, she says it straight to my face, and I say it straight to hers.
No, that shit was unhealthy. I saw y'all fight before. I was like, hey, y'all need to chill.
Me and Marley?
Yeah.
We have playful fights. Me and Marley have never been in like a full blown argument.
Maybe it just sounds serious. I don't know.
No.
I recall y'all having a back and forth recently, but maybe it
Well, that was because she was going at it with Classic, and I was like, Marley, chill. Because she's like, no, Classic's a bully. And then I'm like, Marley, chill. Stop. She's like, no, Steve, stop and let me say this. And I was like, oh, okay, well, go ahead.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I think you're overthinking. I think you're. No, don't overthink everything.
I read it. I'm not overthinking it. I read it with my own eyes. I'm not. With you, no, I don't think that you're talking about me being. I don't think anyone here thinks that you're being back. But what
I do say anything about you, it's probably positive. I'll say that. But I usually don't stay on the piano if you're talking about someone I'm hanging out with frequently. Like I've been pretty, and I gotta tell people who I hang around. Sorry, I'm open, founded, and honest about it. I'm on TT's fan all the time. I like TT and her people. You know, this is what we do. Now, I will avoid it if I think a shit starters on your panel. I've been very honest about Aquarius. I think he's very messy, starts a lot of shit. So sometimes I just won't come up. I'll be in the comment section and I'll listen, but I won't participate all the time when he's around.
Yeah, I understand. I guess for me, it's just annoying because I saw all of those people, and I was like, wow, they're all connected. How big is TikTok? How big is TikTok? Millions of people on TikTok, and these people are connected. And I already know I'm about to be the topic of discussion. I will be. It'll always have to pull up to Black Rican's house, knock that Puerto Rican bitch upside her motherfucking head, but that's neither here nor there. But then I'm gonna just talk about her, and tell her maybe she need to go take care of her fucking daughter. And maybe her daughter was fucking like her if she was a good motherfucking mom. Maybe I'll talk about her brother, because somebody on TikTok fucked her brother and said he had a little ass dick. So they were gonna fuck a little more. But he's cool though. And then, her sister's pretty cool. But that's another thing. So I know none of her brothers or sisters really fuck with her, neither does her daughter, so I still have them on my TikTok. But in real life, I don't like her. Her and I were trauma bonded together. I was sexually assaulted at work by my boss. He grabbed my ass. I've always had an ass. He grabbed my ass at work.
Wait, what did I come back to? Who grabbed your ass at work?
Oh no, boss. That's how I trauma bonded with Black Rican. We worked at an automotive store together. And we were trauma bonded together. Because my boss grabbed my ass, he put his dick against my ass and just did all types of inappropriate shit at fucking work. And then another boss, yeah, and I was only like 20, I was like 23 at the time, and he was like 50. So to me, I'm like, motherfucker, you like my daddy. Like, it's weird as fuck. So, but it was just the way the boss did it. That boss at the time did it, and then he goes to another office, and then, he does the same shit and then gets fired from there. And then to another boss, and then that boss fired my ass too. And I was like, what the fuck is up with these motherfuckers?
So they're not gonna get hit on. They don't get male attention. Nothing. They just. So yeah, I mean, hey, at least you're not a booga booga.
What is a
Not for y'all.
what can you describe
Yeah.
what a booga looks like?
Yeah, look, no, we're not gonna do that. So like, you
You
know,
don't know what you don't need you don't know what oh wait, are you
don't, nah, stop. Yesterday in New York, that's been little bit more. Very nothing. No, I think everyone knows what a booga booga looks like.
let me Google that shit. I wanted to Google
You know,
booga.
I don't think women need to be worked on like that. I think it's better for a woman to just be home, be a wife, be a mother. But you know,
You wanna know that?
because you attract a certain kind of attention. I think.
Who does? Booga boogas? Who is the booga booga booga? Well, I think that's so.
Shanks is actually fighting Harold in this chapter. Shanks and the band. No, Shanks finally fighting again. It's been a while, and it's always like an event when he actually fights. Now, granted, it's not like current day Shanks. We're still in the flashback Elbaf, so this is 14 years ago Shanks. But he's still pretty powerful. I mean, he was strong enough to become a godblade for Emu, and he almost became a holy knight before he dipped out of it. But we'll get into the fight itself because it's happening at the end of the chapter. So, speaking of Shanks, at the beginning of this chapter, he's talking to Scopper while they're at Elbaf. And he's finding out that Ace is Roger's son. Once he hears that, he's like, oh, so basically I have a little brother out there. And we talked about this times already, but in a way, I guess they are brothers because, Ace is the biological son of Roger, and Shanks is like the adopted son of Roger. And then I also thought about it more, and it's like, I guess then Luffy is kind of like Shanks' brother too, because while Luffy is not like biologically Ace's brother, they're adopted brothers. Can you like adopt someone as your own brother? I mean, I guess they did in a way. I don't know. I mean, if you want to go further, then like Buggy is Shanks' brother and Luffy's brother too. I don't know. It's just something fun to think about. But then going further, Shanks is like, who knows? With Captain Rogers' blood flowing through him, the kid might just become the pirate king of this new era. Scopper's like, the title's not hereditary, right? Besides, most burdened with high expectations fail to reach the top, and obviously that's true. Ace freaking died, and he died. But then I was also thinking, like, Oda has to put this here for some reason. Other than just shoehorning maybe Shanks finding this out is the reason why he went to Fuchsia Village in the beginning of the series. Because maybe he heard some way that Ace was there because he did grow up there with Luffy, that's how they became brothers, but he got there too late because Ace already left. And Shanks obviously wound up stealing the Nika food, and he had the Nika food with him at Fuchsia Village, which Luffy accidentally ate. We all know how the series starts. So maybe he went there for Ace because he wanted to give him the Nika food because he wanted Roger's son to become, the Messiah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Oda is trying to plan. And I wouldn't be mad at it. It would tie everything together and it would make everything make sense. Oh, and speaking of everything making sense now, going further into this conversation that we're having, Shanks reveals that the tattoo that he received is the Shallow Sea Covenant, which, makes you like a god. And when they're at Mary Joie, or they're within Emu's radius, they can't disobey Emu's will. And also, Shanks is stating here that he is aware of Emu's existence. And he doesn't say Emu is just refers to him as a great one, but he knows that there's somebody on the other. And obviously he knows that they're dealing out all these powers. He also reveals that he talked to Harold after the sequence that we saw a couple chapters ago, where Shanks was like undercover, where he like cleared everything up. But he didn't, I guess, fully explain to Harold what the next level of the covenant was, like the Gracie covenant, of once you become a holy knight, which we saw happen to Harold in the previous chapter. Because now it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you'll always be susceptible to Harold's control, as we see in this chapter. And this goes back to what I was saying with everything coming full circle with Shanks going to Fuchsia Village. Not only is it possible that he was going there to find Ace to give him the Nika food, but him also going there and saving Luffy from the Sea King and giving up his arm in exchange for that, well, it's like a great way to say that, Shanks did it willingly so that he wasn't bound by the Shallow Sea Covenant anymore. Because, otherwise that sequence doesn't make sense because Shanks is like a Yonko of strength at that point in the story, and he could just no diff the Sea King. Hey, also, guys, can we try to get 3,000 likes on this video? Just grab your phone, hit that like button. It'll really help me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Now, speaking of all of the emu control stuff, we're coming back to that in this chapter, and we're seeing where the flashback started, where Harold and Loki are going into the castle and seeing the guards stab Harold. And it's because he's telling them to do it. He realizes that he's being taken control of by emu because he's going against their orders of making like an army for giants, which goes against everything that Harold wanted for Elbaf. However, now that he has the Deep Sea Covenant and he is a Holy Knight, he has regeneration the same way that the rest of them have. So all of the guards stabbing him don't matter. And on top of that, he is losing more and more control by the second. And as Loki's in there, they like immediately clash. And Loki realizes that Harold is much stronger than he normally is, because of the Holy Knight power. And Loki and Jarl like hold down Harold, and he starts explaining to them like, hey, essentially I made a deal with the devil. I thought I was helping Elbaf by becoming a Holy Knight, which means that they would gain entry into the world government. But I was tricked. All Emu wanted was to just use me to make an army for them. And now I'm completely subservient to Emu, so you guys are going to have to not only kill me, but in order to do that, Loki, you're going to also have to eat the legendary devil fruit of Elbaf in order to do that. Now also, we don't know where the devil fruit is, of course. Maybe we'll find out in the next chapter. I really hope so. But then he also says, after you do kill me, you're going to have to take the throne and then let Elbaf know what a disgrace of a king I was. And then elevate yourself as a hero. The only thing that matters is securing Elbaf's future, don't you see? And then Loki's like, you go that far? So I guess this explains quite a few things. It explains that Loki knew the truth and that he just chose not to tell everyone. Like, he chose to be in prison rather than telling the truth about what happened to Harold because he loved his father and he wanted to have a disgraced legacy. So, props to Loki. And the same thing goes for Jarl, possibly. Because after this, he just takes full control of Harold. And now he's just, like, evil. He's still like Harold, but he's just like an evil version of himself. He's not Dami Reversi. And we actually have seen this before with Gunko. Gunko is implied to be just like a nice, normal person, I guess, but they're being, like, evil personality controlled by evil. Yeah, this is just the thing that he would be doing. And it also makes you wonder, like, how many other Holy Knights have this going on with them? Like, are some of the Holy Knights just, like, regular good people, but they're being controlled by evil? Like, I also wouldn't be surprised if this is, like, going on with Shamrock. Like, it's revealed that just Shamrock is, like, a good guy in this. But anyway, back to Jarl. He gets stabbed in the head by Harold. This goes into him possibly having brain damage or amnesia as to why he isn't able to tell everyone what had happened that day. Well, I'm thinking maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's okay, because after this, Shanks and Scott are coming. They're like, what happened to you? He's like, don't worry, my helmet's safe. Hilarious, but he seems pretty confident here, so I guess he's going along with Loki as well. He's just choosing not to tell the truth at the same time, like outside of skydiving, it's like skydiving, it's like there's also fun. But now we're coming to the big moment. Well, I mean, I guess one of the biggest moment, I guess, for Hype, and it's Shanks just goes right after Harold with Scopper. He like blitz him with the swords.
It's my man, son. He's a $50 billion man. He says if you want to get over your fear, that's the one thing that he actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it. I just feel like I don't have no control. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, if that's what y'all want to do, you can do a skydiving episode. I'm not doing it.
No, Danny, she's someone that you.
I mean, she cool. She's someone that you. I mean, she cool. She just seemed like she seemed like she wouldn't really get my sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, it seemed like she got nice hair though. She got nice hair though, and a cute little face.
Let's go over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Your name.
Let's go over here. Your name and age. My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
Lunica.
You want to skydive too?
I would. It's not at the top of the list. I would.
It's right there.
It's not at the top of the list.
Everything you said was great. I just think you feel.
Everything you said was great. I just think you feel you seem like a argumentative person.
You won't budge on certain things.
You won't budge on certain things.
Not that, but like in other areas.
Not that, but like in other areas, I don't really feel like.
But I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying in future disagreements or conflicts, you seem very defensive. Even with the way she made a comment about if she was your type, and you were like, well, she pops.
Well, look, sweetheart, it's one-on-one, individually. can't listen to other folk and expect that. How I handle arguments is you say what you gotta say, I say what I gotta say, and once you retort from that, we make a decision. I don't argue. I think that's a soft man trait. You understand what I'm saying? Because I am solution based. We don't argue, we look for a solution. If we can't find a solution, then maybe solution is we can't find each other. You understand what I'm saying? But it's solution based situation. When you listen to Elon Musk and stuff like that, when you get to a certain status, you just looking to solve problems. Bless you. But when you get to a certain status, you just looking to solve problems. When you get to a certain status, you just looking to solve problems. I don't argue with females because at the same time, like that's a female trait. You understand what I'm saying? So you say what you gotta say, I say what I gotta say, you retort, and I'm done. You understand what I'm saying? I listen twice as much as I talk, to be honest with you.
So now Danny, is she someone that's your type?
I don't know. Because I really go out for a woman to treat me. Because I really go out for a woman to treat me. You understand what I'm saying? You probably you know, it's kind of hard to see if you my type or not. You know what I'm saying? My type is really my type or not. You know what I'm saying? My type is really like it's words of affirmation. I said this on the first time I was on the episode. Like how you talk to me makes me want to do things for you. You understand what I'm saying? Makes me want to do things for you. You understand what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of people, all y'all beautiful, but if you ain't talking to me right, I ain't get a chance to hear. He ain't my type, so I ain't get a chance to hear it because she just got stuck on what I said to another chick.
So we've been in a relationship and you don't like what your person is saying to you. How do you handle that?
How can I handle anything if I don't understand? How can I handle anything if I don't understand where you're coming from? I gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen. Like I'm a leader, baby. So to be a great leader, you gotta be a. To be a great leader, you gotta be a. So you gotta listen to people who's behind you. So if we in a relationship, we talking to each other, we count on me to make decisions. Count on me to make decisions. I have to understand what makes you tick. I have to understand what makes you happy, what makes you smile. And I can be in this position right now where I have to respond. Position right now where I have to respond. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm just listening. Because then I can know where the disconnect is. And I can fix that. I ain't jumping on no plane. So, you know, if that's what y'all want, it ain't happening. I don't care. It ain't happening. I don't care.
At Sierra, Steve discovered the best gifts at
amazing prices for his whole family.
David A.
What's up, Taylor?
Taylor, I'm 27.
What's up, Taylor?
Taylor, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was really just your age. Like 12 years for me, that's a pushing it, and you probably are like set in your life, and I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like settling, and I don't know if that will work.
But what you mean? Well, you can always find out. But what you mean set in your life, though? What you mean by
just as far as like you were deep in your career, and like family wise, I don't know if you have kids or anything like that already. Like I don't have kids, and like career wise, I'm still trying to climb the ladder, so I'm not.
Well, life is always about consistent growth. You understand what I'm saying? Like I haven't always been doing taxes. You know, that's something that came later on. You know, so how I would handle that is like, okay, you young, you 27, you got no kids. I got a son that's 18, he's taller than me. So it's like, all right, as you learning and growing yourself, I can assist with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we always learning and growing. You know, especially when you get old, and like every aspect of your life is something different. You understand? So that's the whole point about relationships. Can we grow together? So it's this tax season. After that, it's travel season. Then it's commercial real estate. It's always a continuous learning and growing. If you ain't continuing learning and growing, you dying. You know, I don't want to die. So, you know, we just moving forward with that. But, you know, 27 is around my age range. Is cool because you mature, but you don't get all your immaturity out the way. So now it's like, okay, I want to do this. How we do this? I can invest mentally, financially, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But you don't know until you hop into it. I ain't hopping on no plane.
And Daddy, is she someone that's your type?
She cool. I mean, I like somebody with a little bit more personality, you know, a little funny, somebody that can be like, man, shut up, nigga, and choke me. You know what I'm saying? She don't seem like she'll do that. So, you know,
trying to keep it together. We on the show. Like, I'm not.
Thank you. Let's go over here. All right, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Ken. I'm 27.
And Ken, why'd you end up popping your balloons?
You seem so cool, and I like that we have a lot in common. But I like that you too. But I didn't get those like butterflies, like ooh, like out from him, and that's the feeling that I'm looking for. That's all that was missing.
What's the last book you read?
The Silent Patient.
Oh, okay.
It's a thriller. Alex Mackin.
Oh, you read, was that fiction?
His last name. I like historical fiction. I like romance. I like thrillers. I like a little bit of everything.
I wrote 3 romance novels, 15 scripts.
Really?
Yeah, and all the books I read about personal development.
Okay, yeah, I like a little self-help sometimes too.
All the time.
Okay, now Danny, is she someone that's your type?
Hell no. I don't like the hair. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I can't, like, nah, it ain't like little mushroom top.
It's a mushroom.
See, I was right. All right, it is.
It's okay.
But you cool, like the reading and stuff. I mean, I ain't sitting around just reading all day. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I read. I was reading in the back. I keep my Bible most of the time in my back pocket, the books of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I'm so much more than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the east side of Atlanta, so like I like to get adventurous. I like to get a little rowdy, a little ratchet, a little rough around the edges.
That's where I live in.
ATL shopping. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Chi-Chi 32.
Chi-Chi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm gonna be nice about it.
Don't be nice.
This is as nice as it's gonna get. So basically, I don't like someone who's based on like image, like you said the wig thing, but you have on a tight shirt and tight pants. So it's like if you're gonna talk about someone else's image, you should look at your own image.
I looked at my image 10 times in the back, but it's cool though.
Oh, well, to each his own, like I said. But I feel like for you to be so aesthetically focused, you should also be aesthetically pleasing.
I feel you.
That's all.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The bad wig thing. It's like, you can't fix that.
Yes, you can. You can go to a hairstylist.
Tell her that.
You tell her that.
I tried.
You did?
Yeah, this is from experience. This is not like, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, so I done sold hair and everything.
Same.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So a slug, I feel you.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like, hey, you know, maybe you should try this. Maybe you should try that. And like, if you don't get it, and then her mama had the exact same one, I was like, I just can't do it.
You told me people's mamas?
Man, she a woman too.
Jim, that's all I'm gonna say to you. Don't be talk about wigs and you need to go to the gym.
And I don't lost a little weight. It's okay. It's cool.
That's what I'm saying. You worry about wigs, you should worry about the gym and the diet and other things like that. I just feel like, once again, if you're gonna be focused on aesthetics, you should be aesthetically pleasing.
That's cool.
That's just my thing.
I feel you.
Take what you do best and create a website that's worthy of it. With AI website creation from Wix, every click is an opportunity.
I mean, I
Daddy,
feel like
is she someone that's your type?
I mean, I feel like if in a relationship, she'll be like a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll seem
I'll
like
be ride to ride. I'm not riding to die. I want to live. Ride to live.
ride to prosper. However
There you
wanna
go.
do it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? She seemed like she would be like really into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she would treat me. She seemed kind of feisty, and I kind of like that a little bit.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Man, I don't know what that means.
Well,
But it's all cool. You could be whatever. It's like how you treat me. She saying, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? She cute, got a little fit.
Thank you.
What's your diet like?
I meal prep a lot, and I'm a personal trainer as one of my entrepreneurial endeavors.
So you ain't gonna put nobody on? He gotta already come.
You ain't gonna take it to the hairstylist? She can't get a good wig? You can't pay for it?
I can pay for it.
You tried?
I tried.
You sure you tried?
Oh my, look.
You tried with one woman does not mean you get to put everybody in the category of bad wig.
Is your wig bad?
I have locks.
So what you worried about it for?
But that's what I'm saying. I also feel like when you're talking about women in general, don't take your one experience and feel the need to like
ain't nobody here got no bad wig. Okay?
Then why'd you say it?
Because she asked me what I didn't like.
Your deal breaker is a bad wig, and then you had to go ham, and then you just talked about somebody's mother.
Whose mother?
The bad wig mama.
What's her name?
I don't care.
Exactly. So what she did?
I care about how you talk about aesthetics and about a woman. There's other comments that you made, but I just feel like...
I can't be honest with you?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're not aesthetically pleasing to be talking the way you talk. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying I gotta be fit and swole to
you need to be fit.
To say like certain things about something.
Yeah, it's about somebody's appearance. Well, if you're talking about appearance, your appearance needs to be on 100. That's all I'm saying.
March 2025, we had the same conversation.
March. I will not care in March. Right now, you're not aesthetically pleasing.
All right, that's cool.
Thank you. Let's go back. And we had one more pop here. Your name and age.
Little chocolate.
Micah, I'm 30 years old. Micah, why did you end up popping your balloon? You hung on for so long. I did. So I kept my balloon because I was really feeling the personality. Like, to me, if you can make me laugh, like, you have my heart. It's just the more that I began to listen to him talk, his answers got sassier and sassier. And, like, I'm the woman. Like, let me be sassy. You be the man. And, so it just kind of turned me off the more he kind of answered these questions. They got a little attitude-y.
With a smile on my face, I got attitude.
I mean, yeah, you can have an attitude with a smile. That's very possible.
I feel you.
But apart from saying that he was someone that was your type, he was making me laugh. I was really feeling the sarcasm, the stuff that he was giving the other ladies. It was making me crack up. But as I saw... I can't remember. But, I remember I popped it when I heard it. So that's okay. Now, Danny, is she someone that's your type?
And she dripping chocolate all around here. So, you know what I'm saying? She cool.
Thank you.
Like I said, my type is somebody, how they treat me, and then I can reciprocate that. Or I could give it to you, and if you reciprocate it, then you become my type. So, I mean, aesthetically, she look good. Aesthetically.
Okay.
But
See, he makes me laugh, but he's like, he can't really take you serious though. Like, you gotta ask him.
Man, like I said,
serious. I'm not.
First of all, he talking about serious like before tax season or after tax season.
See, after
tax season, we out of here.
Oh, okay.
Where you want to go? During tax season, I'm dead ass serious. So it's like, this is just a fun environment. Having fucking relationships is fun. Like, but when I'm talking about money, I'm dead ass serious. When I'm on stage talking and I'm trying to change somebody's life because they don't understand finances, I'm super serious. When I'm shooting a film, I'm dead ass serious. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? But this is fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to have somebody that we could be locked in and just be in a box, and we can be like, we can just have fun with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna talk some stuff back. I ain't gonna let you just get away with stuff, but I don't really take it serious. I'm joking 80% of the time, but the other 20% of the time, I'm dead ass serious, super serious. We want to do this whole thing with me serious. Yeah, I wouldn't make y'all laugh at all.
50-50 though, because I think that a lot of us are here to really find love, and so if you're joking 80% of the time, it's kind of hard for us to decipher whether you're being serious or you're actually.
I'm always serious, just with a smile and a little joke. It's all good. A little chocolate. Slipping on the little Hershey.
I mean, I don't know. I feel the vibe, but I don't know. What is it? What are you feeling? I'm gonna leave my balloon pop. Okay. Hey, all right.
Oh, she can't take it back no way. As soon as they would have popped it, I'd be like,
Okay. Yeah, I tried. All right, Danny. Well, that's all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Hey, y'all clap for me.
Thank you.
It's a classic Coach crossbody. It's compact but mighty.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Hello, how you doing?
Let's go ahead and start with your name.
Usman.
And Usman, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30, what do you do?
I'm a deputy director of an organization.
Okay, so what are some things you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging around with family, friends, and traveling. And on the side, it's really thinking about with my health. And I do a lot of videos and just enjoy time outdoors as well.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I mean, someone that's down to earth, that's someone that's really family oriented as well, and someone that likes to travel and like to experience really different cultures. Because I'm originally from Africa, and making sure someone that understands that culture as well, and someone that's calm and and just really peace of mind as well. And one thing I always say is really about just about emotional intelligence, and I don't say it as cliche. Just really understanding how to connect with someone, you know.
Got it. Okay. So Africa, which country?
Senegal, of course.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers, I would say smokers. Someone attitude all the time, but that's it. Really a simple dude.
All right. So we did get a pop down there. Let's go on over there to why she ended up popping. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Chi-Chi, 32.
Chi-Chi, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Mrs. 420. I can't even skip around it. You can't surpass it. I don't like smelling like it, but that's definitely a part of my decompression, my mental health, all that. So I'm Mrs. 420. Somebody doesn't like me smoking, they can go. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I mean, 420, I live in Colorado, so.
Yeah, I live in LA.
Okay, perfect. I can understand weed, but just not as a pothead, you know. But
Describe a pothead.
Someone that needs it every day.
Yeah, you could categorize it that. I'm Mrs. 420 every day, all day, every day, in the gym, all that. Yeah.
So is she someone that's physically attractive? I know obviously with the whole 420 thing, but
she's attractive, beautiful. Somebody I would approach for sure.
You're welcome. Let's head on back. Okay, so we still do have quite a few balloons left unpopped, so I'm going to hand you a pick. Hold on to that.
Beautiful woman.
Yes, they are beautiful, beautiful ladies, but unfortunately, we do have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's start with the first one you popped. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27.
And Taylor, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything you said. The smoker thing was a little, but I'm not every day, so that's fine. But yeah, like you're attractive. I liked everything else you said. So. Decided why not.
So why did we end up popping hers?
She's beautiful. I love that blue outfit and everything. I just had to pop 2, and this was it's hard, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Ken. I'm 27.
And Ken, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. Yes, I like his skin and complexion.
Thank you.
All right, and now why do we end up picking her?
Beautiful. I love the style and everything. Class, but it's looking at the other lineup, and I just see something else as well.
Respect it.
All right, thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question, whatever question you have for them.
All right. My question is, what is your passion? What do you enjoy doing? When you wake up in the morning, what just brings you that peace and that happiness in your life? So,
okay. Start over here first with your name and age.
I'm Caroline. I'm 32.
And Caroline, if you want to go ahead and answer this question.
My biggest passion, I would say, good question.
It could be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be too big. Like, just anything that gets you going. Like you said.
I love to work out. So, I mean, just waking up, just knowing that I'm going to work out, making sure that I'm healthy, fit. Yeah, that just keeps me going. Just knowing that I'm going to work out. So, yeah.
Don't worry, girl. You did good. All right, your name and age and answer to this question.
I'm Alicia, and I'm 28, and I would say my passion is my future self. So I'm not totally where I want to be. I'm still in school. I'm still working. But I think about the bigger picture, and I'm like, I want a lovely life. That's why every day I'm like, I got to work towards like a ball later. Absolutely.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Daisha, and I'm 29, and what really motivates me, I would say, is just like be 1% better every single day. God, just working. I'm very money motivated, so being just better as a person.
Awesome.
Name and age and answer this question. My name is Micah. I'm 30 years old. And I would say what I'm most passionate about right now, I am a program counselor for a graduation retention program. And so I really think my biggest passion at this moment is being a direct support for our youth. Working in a predominantly Black high school, being a representation, somebody that my students can come to for direct support, that is my passion right now.
Beautiful. Thank you.
His breaths are shallow, his word.
I vape, but I don't like need to vape, you know? I only do it when my friends do it, or on the weekends, but never in school. I mean, usually. Unless I'm really craving it. And I only have like one vape.
Whatever it takes.
Plus, one in my nightstand. And I think there might be one in my... I don't know. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name's Kenyani. I'm 27. I tend to get emotional sometimes when I talk about my passion, so it may come. But definitely just personal growth and being the support and seeing my friends grow. That is one thing that I'm very passionate about. Also, even though I mentioned that I'm in an external consultant, I long-term am pursuing clinical psych. So serving the populations, like building the Black family structure and serving veterans as a former veteran myself and ensuring that they have proper mental health care. Yeah. But no, like just like, I see so much going on within these communities, and I've experienced things being a part of these communities that, they don't have proper mental health care, and that's pretty much what's destroying these communities. So, long term, like that's what's really moving me and motivating me, and I won't rest until I can create that platform to reduce at-risk behaviors in these communities. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27, and what drives me every morning is that if I have breath in my lungs and I still have purpose to fulfill, I believe my life, I'm supposed to influence people, so I'm also a content creator. I do Christian fitness, encouraging posts, and stuff like that. So I feel like my testimony is going to reach multiple people, and I still have people that will also influence me. So I feel like that's what drives me.
Awesome. Thank you. Great answers, too.
Back. Obviously, we got to throw it back to you. You got to answer your own question.
I mean, if you check my phone right now, the front screen, it says daily motivational affirmations for me. And I read it every day. I wake up and I look at the mirror and I tell myself that, and I believe in that as well. It's really just being able to be in the community, impact, change as well. And the work I do is really my passion, what I love to do. And just working in different communities and organizations and making sure their voices are lifted as well. So,
okay. All right. So you heard from these beautiful ladies. It is time to pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons. Okay. She's like, let me move it away. All right, let's start over here. So, why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I really liked his style, the way he looks. I really liked everything that he said. I could tell he's a very passionate person, and I could just tell that he's like serious about his life. I don't know. I just feel like he's giving like leader. Somebody that good leader. Yeah.
Okay. And why did we end up popping hers?
Beautiful, wonderful dress as well. Oh, I see everything, the style, everything done and everything. I just resonated with different questions already that I wanted to. Yeah, that's it.
And then over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped? You seem like a focused man. You seem like you know what you want. You seem like you are driven, and I like that about you. And why did we end up popping her balloon?
I would have to say the money part. You mentioned money. I love money too. Trust me. I I love money. I love getting up every day making money as well. I just felt like that's not what I want to hear right now, and especially resonating some of the stories right now. So again,
You mentioned God as well. Money makes the world go round. So
it does. I mean, money makes the world go around, but it's not should be something that makes it could be your passion, like I said, but it's just not something
else. That should make you driven. Huh? It's not something that should make you driven.
I mean, for me, like passion, money could make you driven. A lot of people, money, I go for money, but that's not what I was looking for in this space right now. Especially when I'm thinking about passion, it's like what makes money's happiness. I travel all over the world and I love it just because of the money I have, but it's just not something that I will mention if I've asked that question to somebody. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's ask our 4 remaining ladies another question.
All right, the next question is, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I have both my father and my mother. And one thing my father always said, just trying to get me married, like any African would. But the thing I would say is, like, did you have a male figure in your life as you was growing up? That could be a stepdad, a mentor, a coach, and who was that and why? Was that important to you?
Okay, let's start down there and then come back up.
Perfect.
You never know when creativity will hit. With the Adobe Stock Unlimited plan, you're always ready. You can search.
All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So the question was, did I grow up with a male figure, and what was the following question?
Did that impact your life? Did it have an impact in your life as well?
So I also grew up in a 2-parent household. My mother and my father have been together for 40 years. So I've been able to witness what true love looks like, what trials and tribulations look like as well. And I think I've been able to see what it is to be a man and what I'm to expect from a man. I also have 3 brothers. So being able to see how they love on their women and their fiancés definitely has allowed me to see what I want my future husband to do for me.
Beautiful.
Over here, do you want to answer his question?
Yeah, to be frank, I grew up in a single parent household. It was just me, my mom, and my baby sister. A lot of the family that I've created myself. It's also part of influence for why my focus group is building the Black family structure. So cannot really say that I've had that positive role model that has been consistent. Have I had positive male influences? Yes, rarely, but
Awesome, thank you.
Over here.
Like the young lady to my left, I grew up in a single parent household. I do not look at that as something that has held me back. I feel like that has made me extremely resilient in this life. And, my dad, he was my favorite person. He was around not as much as I would have liked him to, or, an active father would have been. But he was definitely present in my life, and I love him. He passed away 2 years ago, but my mother is who has really, really shaped me to be who I am today.
Well, thank you.
And over here.
Okay, so I was raised by a single father. First and foremost, you're so blessed to have 2 parents. Like, that's really lucky, but I don't think most people have 2 parents. And I think my dad did shape me. It's very formative. I think I get my gift of gab, my hustle, a little bit of everything. And I was blessed to see what a true provider looks like in a man. Because my dad's very hardworking and was able to provide for my stepmom so she didn't have to work. So I like to see that drive.
Thank you.
All right. Ooh, those were good responses.
Beautiful.
So we do have to pop 1 balloon.
1 balloon.
1 balloon.
All right.
Ooh. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
My balloon was unpopped because I just really do relate to a lot of your core values that you have, and I just could not find anything. I could not find anything wrong. I could not. So that's kind of what held me on. I was waiting to find something that was like, I could not. Sorry.
Beautiful answer. I really like what you're doing with mental health, because I do a lot of work in the mental health industry space as well. I work with a lot of youth and a lot of community members that I work with as well with the mental health space. The tattoo, because I go to a lot of events and galas, and I want to bring you along with me and things like that. And I was just like, But other than that, you beautiful, wonderful. I would love to connect with you in the work you're doing because I do a lot of that work in the space.
Likewise. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and ask another question.
What does a romantic date look like to you?
Okay, what does a romantic date look like to you?
A romantic date can be plenty of things. I think there's different options. Definitely a good meal. I like eating good. I'll say that. Super romantic. Gift giving is one.
Mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own. They bear, for a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou didst.
looking ahead. I bet I can crack that open.
Let's get this lock to yield.
No time to rest.
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends walk. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute. And hang you by... Goddess! We're burning her name. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix it. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Wonder what's past this.
Doors open, I see. Help me escape, and I'll introduce you to my tribe. All friendly like. You won't regret it, promise. Happily. Lead the way. Goblins, druids, grab what you can.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. Your words are futile. The goblin will...
You're gonna be